Is this what I think it is? It's more visual novels with furries, Bacon. It's probably not going to bring as many people as Wani, but I'm hearing the music. I heard the music earlier, and it's bringing me back. I know it's probably some kind of freeware music or something, but it hits. Hey, gentle giant. Oh, I can see. Oh wait, I'd have to. I see the gator in this collage. I'm gonna start the timer and we'll wait for some people to come in. My second stream. Very nice. I might turn it down just a little bit. I don't know if it's like louder than me or not. Welcome to Pork Gang. The Porku Prickle. It's a shame this game's only halfway done. Got 3 minutes left on the timer before we're gonna start. Hey, Zen. How are you? I'm hanging in there. Waiting for more Wani. The usual. Alright, I'll start. I want you to find the gator for me, guys. See if you guys can find the gator. Hey, Kissuff. What up? We're playing the Coda demo. I'm gonna give it a shot. I like pizza, alright. Okay, tell me if you guys can see Olivia in here, because I see her. I'm gonna wait until one of you find her. Bottom right. There you go. There you go. Alright. You had some trouble finding the building you're supposed to be in, but managed to make it just in time. After checking in, you were directed to a lecture hall where several others are already seated and chatting amongst themselves. You look around for an open spot and find one near the front of the room. Weird looks are shot in your direction, followed by whispers as you walk past. They act like you don't notice their stares and comments. You're used to it though. It happens everywhere you go. Understandably so, considering your kind is about as rare as a unicorn. You slump down in a seat and try to astral project into the future, if only to get away from here. It's not working. Eventually, a woman walks up to the podium and the voices around you quiet down. Ahem. Welcome to Harmonia University, new students. My name is Margaret Ellen, and I'm very excited to introduce to you the next chapter of your lives. This orientation marks the beginning of your journey into the finest academia has to offer. Everything you'll learn and experience over the next 4 years starts here. You start to tune out what she's saying. It's just boring introductory formalities anyway. You hear the door open, followed by hoof steps coming down the stairs. You must have been a straggler who arrived late. The room's pretty full, but there's another vacant seat next to yours. Please, dear God, you pray whoever it is doesn't sit there. You've already had a rough day and don't want to have to make friends already. Sure enough, a nerdy-looking ram squeezes past you and sits in it. Did I miss anything? You shake your head and return your attention to the presenter. If you haven't already, go ahead and introduce yourself to all those sitting around you. Go on, don't be shy. Hey, my name's Rory. What's yours? We can actually put our name in there. Porku. We'll go with Porku. Oh, your name is Porku. That's wrong. You muster up the energy to at least engage in polite conversation. Despite all your practice, you can't quite pull off the cool, mysterious persona yet, so this is the best way to avoid spilling your spaghetti. Dog Naomi. My name's Porku. Nice to meet you. I see we're in Anon Green here. Is that a Snoot reference? Nice to meet you too. So, what are you majoring in? Wow, no, are you really a human? I thought your kind went extinct, like you never heard approximately 6 million times in the past few days. What's the font? I don't know what font this is in. I haven't really decided yet. Thought I'd figure it out while I'm here. What about you? Computer engineering. I've always loved messing around with computers, and I taught myself how to program since my high school didn't have any classes for it. Oh God. I guess we should relate. Let's be relatable. You play any games? I got really into World of Warcraft a few years ago. Are you kidding me? How do you think I got into computers? I used to be kind of unironically addicted to that game. I'd skip school all the time to play it. Not recently, I hope. The newer expansion kind of turned that game into hot garbage. Yeah, still, I used to have a dream of making games like that. I started out learning to write scripts to make the mundane parts of the game easier. Then I got banned when I figured out how to edit hex values to give myself infinite gold. Making games would be pretty cool. I've always had the idea, but never the skill or willpower to actually make anything. It seems like it would be really hard. Oh, you bet it is. I messed around with some game engines before, and it can quickly get overwhelming. I've got something I've been working on for a few years. I hope I could still work on it here, but I heard my comp science professor likes to assign a lot of homework. Damn, well, good luck with that. Thanks, I'll need it. You chat with Rory a bit longer until Miss Ellen clears her throat and gets the room's attention. Now that you've become acquainted with your neighbors, I'd like to know more about you. I'll pick a few... Oh no, here we go. We know what's happening. I'll pick a few students at random. Please say your name, what you're majoring in, and something about yourself. Miss Ellen points to a girl towards the back of the room. You there, with the camera. Hi, my name's Ava, and as you might have guessed, I'm a photography major. I mostly do wildlife and landscape shots, but portraits and street photography also interest me. Hi, Porky. Came for the gators, stayed for the streams. Well, thank you. I just love aesthetics, so I'm always visiting museums and art exhibits and gardens. Very good. Next, how about you in the pink sweater? Oh God, it's the bunny. Me? Hi, my name's Claire, and I left my major undecided because, well, I couldn't decide what to do. Something interesting about myself, I was a cheerleader in high school until I broke my leg, and then I joined the chess team and found out I'm actually pretty good at it. I got to go on a national tournament once and came in 3rd place. Nicely done. We'll do a couple more. Let's see. How about you? She points in your direction. Yeah, I knew this was coming. Oh, let me get a drink. Oh boy. Of course, she had to pick you. You hesitate to stand up. Yes, you. We don't bite, I promise. You let out a quiet sigh and raise from your seat. Be a mommy, Claire. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hi, my name is Porku, and I'm also an undecided major. Mostly for the same reason. I guess something that's interesting about me is that I'm the last human on Earth. Really? Not even parents. Which probably had something to do with me getting accepted here with a full scholarship, because it sure wasn't my grades. I get a few chuckles from the room, but Miss Ellen just glares at you. Yes, well, very good. Thank you, Porku. Moving on. Miss Ellen gives a few more announcements before wrapping up her speech and dismissing you all. I hope you have a wonderful time at Harmonia. That's all I have for you. You're free to go. Have a nice rest of your evening. It's about time. You were starting to nod off. Now that that's out of the way, you can return to your dorm and get things put away. When you arrived earlier today, the dean himself greeted you and personally showed you to your dorm, no doubt to make you feel more welcome given your situation. You can't help but feel it was an empty gesture, though. He made sure to get you a room all to yourself, as if that wouldn't make you feel more alone. The cold shoulder. Is that towards me, Zen? Hey, I gotta keep it professional here, Zen. On your way out, you overhear some familiar voices. Hey, cool camera. Is that a nifty 50 on it? Thanks, I never leave home without it. 50mm is just so versatile. What dorm are you in? I'm in St. Mary Hall. Is there lore to being the last human, or is it just a hand-wavy joke? I don't know. We will see, Waka. No way, I'm there too. What room number? Oh, the teacher. Okay. 209A. Me too. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. We're going to become the best friends. How do you even see? Is that like a weird giggle? Kiss, 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 kiss. I don't know. Thank goodness they finally decided to move out of the way. The bunny alone was blocking the double doors leading outside. You stare out at the setting sun for a few seconds. It's been a long day. You're not even sure what you want. You're not even sure you want to be here, but what choice did you have? Re-education versus wasting your life away home alone. You turn your head to spot a crowd of older people approaching. That must be the parents of all the other freshmen. They had a separate thing where they toured the campus all day, no doubt to put their mind at ease after sending their kids to one of the most expensive universities in the world. Curvy rabbit later. Yeah, she's gonna be the clickbait. But now it's time for them to see their babies one last time before pushing them out of the nest. Literally, for some. Your parents didn't show up for obvious reasons. As you walk past, you overhear them talking about how proud they are of their children and how much they'll miss them. Everyone's hugging and saying goodbye like they're not just gonna come back home in a few months for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh God, some of them are even crying. Mostly the moms and some of the sons. Rory sees you slinking off and calls out your name. You see him waving and approaching you. Hey, Porku. Leaving already? I'd click that. Me too. I don't really have a reason to stick around, do I? Where's your Oh, sorry. You just look at him the same way a janitor would look at a child who was projectile vomiting across 3 tables in the cafeteria. The 1,000-yard stare. Anyways, I'm staying in Edgar Hall. What dorm do you live in? I'm over in Swanson. I heard that's the rich people's building. Rich or endangered? Yeah, I guess. Rory looks around, seemingly unsure of what to say. My parents didn't come either. They just bought me a plane ticket and told me not to contact them until I had a PhD. Wow, that's tough. They just want to see me succeed. I'd probably live in their basement playing games for the rest of my life if they didn't force me out. I'm actually really excited to have some freedom for once now that I'm no longer under their supervision. That's a good attitude to have. I guess so. Well, I guess I'll see you around. I have to unpack my desktop and run some updates. Joe Swanson building. It's where the rich people are at. I haven't had it online in over 48 hours. I hope my package manager doesn't break my X.org session again. Have fun with that. Later. Hey, Peter. I can't do the voice. I don't have the deep enough voice to do that. Get Doe in here. Doe will do it. He waves goodbye as he walks off to Edgar Hall. You head in the opposite direction to your own dorm, suddenly feeling very exhausted. I pressed Alt and something happened. Or did it? Never mind. Maybe it was just the game. Better hurry to your dorm before you faceplant into the ground. Thankfully, it's not too far away. You can't entirely recall how you got here, but you made it. Home sweet home for the next 4 years. Without even bothering to kick off your shoes, you flop directly into your bed and instantly fall asleep. Saturday. Well, now it's Sunday. I'm time traveling, and now it's Monday. I overslept. That means it's time for a drink. I gotta go, but I'll watch this later. No worries. It'll always be here. It's already around noon by the time you wake up. Luckily, classes don't start until tomorrow, so you can get away with sleeping in for now. You're feeling kind of hungry, though. You hop out of bed and take a quick shower before heading out to find some breakfast. Oh, I gotta turn this down. That is loud. If it's getting loud at any point, let me know. I'll turn it down. It's a nice sunny day out. Still unfamiliar with the campus, you keep an eye out for any restaurants. As I bump the mic. At some point, you stumble onto the main square where a variety of booths are set up advertising the different clubs and organizations the university has to offer. I still gotta turn this on. That is loud for me. There's one. Oh no. I see that there is one for the botany club. Debate club, LGBT club. Oh, I get it. The LGBT club. The Homofa club. Anime club. Video club. Golf club. You can spot some familiar faces among the crowd from the orientation yesterday. As you walk by, someone waves you over. It seems they're representing a... Wait a minute. Does this decide like what gender I'm at or something? Wait a minute. You know what? It would be a great time to save, guys. We'll see what happens. You give them the courtesy of approaching and at least pretending to be interested in what they have to say. Hey there, I saw you checking out the frats and thought you should know Alpha 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 is the best one. Alpha Alpha Alpha. Is that the best name you could come up with? Fraternity. Yeah, that's for the guys, right? The sorority is for the women. It's because only alpha males are allowed in. Are you a bad enough dude to join? I personally identify as a Sigma male, but do go on. We're already busting out some memes here. No worries, we like totally respect your pronouns or whatever. My name's Gunner, by the way. So what do you exactly do in a frat? Haze new members, drink cheap beer, hit on sorority chicks, and... Hold that thought, I think I see my new roommate over there. Rory, over here! You look over your shoulder and spot the shy ram you met yesterday, reluctantly approaching. Gunner, are you recruiting for your frat? You bet, and look who was interested in joining. Hey, it's you. We met at the orientation last night, remember? This must be the guy you were telling me about earlier. Porku, was it? The one and only. A pleasure to meet you, Porku. I can already tell we're going to be great buddies. Gunner holds out his fist. As is customary, you are forced to give him a fist bump. So you two are roommates? You think they put people who are polar opposites in the same room together on purpose? What? No, Rory's cool like me. I used to be introverted too until I joined the soccer team back in middle school. But my dad made me quit because he said it was a made-up sport to keep European ladies busy. Anyways, I'm going to take Rory here to the gym this week so he can pass the minimum requirements for being an alpha. And that is bench 2 plates or squat 3. Pretty easy stuff, honestly. I should be able to whip this ram into shape in just a couple of weeks if we hit up the gym every day for a few hours. I would really cut into my programming time, and not to mention, I seriously doubt I share the same hobbies as you alphas, and you're into gaming, right? You should play the new Call of Battlefield Modern Football with us. Rory visibly cringes. Well, looks like you found your newest recruit, Gunner. Have fun being an alpha, Rory. Thanks to Rory's distraction, you're able to make your escape and continue your search for breakfast. Hey, wait! Don't leave me alone with this normie! This is normie. You wave goodbye to the two of them and resume your quest. A few restaurants catch your eye, but the long lines accompanying them dissuade you from bothering. Eventually, you come across an unassuming cafe hidden behind the library building that doesn't look crowded as hell. The smell of coffee and bagels draw you in. Alright, taking another drink. After giving the menu a look, you decide what you want and walk up to the counter. That's the rat girl. Privyet, welcome to Coffee Zona. Zone. How can I help you? Yeah, can I get you give the barista your order and pay with your debit card. And can I get a name for you? Not that I really need it since we're the only ones in here. But that would be nice to have it regardless. Porku. Alright, Porku, I'll have your order ready for you soon. Thanks, I look down at her name tag. Thanks, Mishka. Am I saying that right? Yep. Not many Mishkas around here, are there? Nope, You're the first I ever met. And again, I did just move here. She begins working on your order while continuing the conversation. Oh, are you the new student? Yeah, I can't decide what to major in, though. It can be tough. It can be a tough choice to make. I wouldn't stress about it, though. Most people find something after a semester or two. I sure hope so. I wasn't really planning on going to college in the first place, but I also wasn't planning on not going, you know? But now I'm here, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Many students feel the same way. Life can be that way sometimes. You just have to make the best of it while you're here. For now, enjoy coffee and bagels. Mishka hands you a steaming hot cup and a bag. Thanks, and I appreciate the advice. Nyenma problema. Come back soon. It gets pretty lonely here. For sure. Walk out the door, feeling somewhat uplifted by the barista's wise words, and find a place to sit and enjoy your breakfast. A light breeze passes by as you bite into the bagel and watch the other students walking around. It's pretty easy to pick out who's a freshman, like you, and who's been here for a while, if I could read. The new people are still basically high schoolers at this point, practically still kids, and it shows in the way they carry themselves. Unsure about the world, but excited about all the possibilities. The upperclassmen, on the other hand, seem a bit more grizzled, beaten down by the world, but tougher for it. Less optimistic, more realistic. Man, to be honest, you're kind of glad you're back in school. The past few years haven't been kind to you. You basically had to drop out of high school to take care of your parents in their final moments. It'll be nice going back to a structured life with classes, but with the added freedom of being a real adult. You finish up your meal, gathering your scraps and throwing them away as you ponder what to do with the rest of your day. Maybe you'll just go back to your dorm and post on your favorite Lutheran underwater basket weaving forum in bed for a while. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, now it's Monday. Time for school. Get a drink. Well, today's the day. Starting a new school year always gives you a mixture of anxiety and excitement. It's a chance to kind of reset things and try new things, be a better person. But it's also a huge obligation to keep up with studies. It's still better than being a wage slave, you guess. You overestimated your ability to get anywhere on time and arrived 10 minutes late. All eyes are on you as you bust through the doorway. Oh god, this guy's still rough sketch. Ah, nice of you to join us. You must be Porku. I'll let your tardiness slide since this is the first day, but please make more of an effort to be on time in the future. Go ahead and take a seat. Fuck yeah, human privilege. There's only one seat normed towards the back of the classroom. You walk down the aisle, careful not to trip over everyone's backpacks as you pass by each desk, but you do anyway. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the group project due at the end of the semester. You will be responsible for writing a 10-page paper along with making a presentation covering an ancient civilization of your choice. What is this, a 5th grade project? You'll find more information about the requirements and grading rubric in the syllabus. I'll let you go ahead and form your groups of 3 now. I know most of you don't know each other, but this would be a great opportunity to make friends. Forming groups already? Well, time to kill yourself. Oh wait, the girl next to you is pretty cute. Maybe she's into humans. Hey, wanna be partners? Shh. No. She scooches her desk away from you and faces the other way. Damn, maybe you came on too strong? You try partnering up with some of the others, but it seems everybody's already established their own group. You take another look at that raccoon girl. She didn't even attempt to talk to any of the other students. She's just staring out the window. Hopefully everyone's found a group by now. Mr. Rothbauer asks who everyone is partnered with and jots it down in a notebook while you silently panic. Porku, what about you? Whose group are you in? I couldn't find one. Oh, does the class not divide evenly? Huh, this is why I'm a history teacher and not a math one. Does anyone else not have a partner? What about you, Miss Kaczynski? Whose group are you in? Nobody's. And just call me Rose. Very well, Rose. You and Porku can be in a group of 2 then. Do I have to? This would be a good opportunity to learn how to work with others, which will be invaluable in the workplace. As such, I'll be grading you based on your contributions of each individual in your group, so be sure to keep track on who does what. It's a great exercise in leadership and compromise that will serve you more in the long run than any history knowledge. I'd rather do it alone, but if you're forcing me to... While Rothbauer writes your names in his notebook, you hear crumpling paper beside you. You glance towards Rose and see her clenching her fists, balling up a sheet of paper. Plot dependency. I just realized I got top chat on. Give me a moment. I'll fix that. But welcome, Wildcard Jack. She turns to you and mutters something. Whatever, don't worry about the project. I'll do it all on my own. Ahem, well, now that that's settled, let's begin our first lesson. This course and the follow-on History 2 are designed to give you Okay, shut up, stupid. Okay, I gotta take this thing. Or actually, no. I need to turn off notifications. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta remember to do that. Are designed to give you an understanding on how civilization has progressed all the way back from when the dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Oh no, we're referencing Snoop Game again. Mr. Rothbauer circles a crude drawing of a pterodactyl on the chalkboard and starts drawing an arrow pointing at some stick figure people. To the rise and fall of humanity leading into the current era, Societas Animalinum? That is Society of Animals, as they say. Of course, not much is known about how the dinosaurs lived since a cataclysmic event destroyed nearly every bit of evidence they were here at all. But we do know they formed a civilization similar to our own and were quite technologically advanced. Much of our own modern technology is based on the remnants they left behind. For ages, we have struggled to decipher the mysteries of integrated circuits and radio frequencies they were masters of. Once we were able to decode the Mesozoic archive, or what was left of it, we went from lighting homes with candles to landing a monkey on the moon in 50 years' time. There was a theory the dinos have developed space travel significant enough to travel to distant solar systems, but that's a bit far-fetched if you ask me. But I wouldn't be surprised if our crustaceous forefathers had cracked the secret of nuclear fusion. Excuse me, I'm just very passionate about that particular time period, though the curriculum suggests I skip over it due to religious concerns. In any case, anything before the agricultural revolution humans kickstarted circa 10,000 BCE won't be on the test. They did good on this demo. Can't wait for the full game. Me either. Even if I'm like butchering everything. How about if I just take a drink? Boy, oh boy. It was the beginning of a new era, one mimicking the long-forgotten civilizations the dinosaurs had built. A big thank you to Porku's ancestors for that. A few students turn around in their seats and look back at you. This is so uncomfortable. Are you supposed to say anything? Why did Mr. Rothbauer had to call you out like that? It's not your fault your ancestors forced everyone to live in a society. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, the human population was increasing exponentially during this time, and they quickly established themselves as the dominant species. You take out a notebook and start taking notes as Mr. Rothbauer lectures for the next hour. Next up, you got an introduction to probability and statistics. You signed up for it because you thought it would teach you how to cheat when gambling. It's all the way on the other side of the campus. Not a problem for an endurance hunter such as yourself. Along the way, you bump into a familiar feline. Sup, Porku, where you going? Oh hey, you again. I'm on my way to statistics. No way, me too, with Mrs. Herschel? Yeah, I think so. Awesome possum, that makes us classmates. If we can find the math building, that is. What's debatable? What do you mean? You mean that's debatable? Oh wait, wow, this game does better with the lore than Wani. Okay, I see what you're referencing. I don't know if I can agree on that yet. I've been bumbling around looking for it for the past 10 minutes. It used to be way over there, but the math department changed buildings over the summer. It should be over this way. Hopefully the map they gave us at orientation's up to date. Thanks, Porku. You're a lifesaver. We better hurry to class, though. Mrs. Herschel hates it when students are late. We're back to the auditorium again. Looks like you made it before the teacher arrived. Nobody else is brave enough to sit in the front row, leaving you no choice but to take the seat there. Gunner sits right next to you. Once you've settled in and got your pencil and notebook out, Mrs. Herschel walks in. Oh god, she's looking pretty rough too. Is that a possum? I don't know. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mrs. Herschel, and I'm very excited to teach probability and statistics again this year. And I'm very excited to learn probability and statistics again this year. Nice to see you again, Gunner. I'm afraid you'll be learning it for the first time this year, judging by your grades last year. Hey, I still remember y equals mx plus b. That's geometry, dear. Oh yeah. That reminds me, I wanted to point out this could be a very challenging class. I recommend spending a half an hour every night studying the book and working through the example problems. That being said, feel free to ask as many questions as you'd like. If a student fails, then I've failed as a teacher after all. Now then, we have much to get through and not a lot of time, so let's begin with some basics. A set defined as a collection of elements. You notice Gunner beside you, aggressively taking notes throughout the whole class. He even stays behind to ask Mrs. Herschel questions after she dismisses the class. Is this stuff really that difficult? You understood it just fine, but maybe it gets harder. Since you're done with the classes for the day, there's only 2 classes. You think you'll get a bite to eat and then study a bit and call it a day. There was only 2 classes, I guess. I don't know. It is now Tuesday. Ritual before getting ready for class. Today you have literature and then French. So I guess it's like 2 different classes a day. A week ago, you received an email with the books you'll need. The first one you'll be going over in literature is the novel, The Death of Ivan Ilyich. You pack the book in your bag and venture out. As fate would have it, the teacher of this class is the same lady who gave the orientation speech the other day. She already has a slideshow set up on the projector. This is college. I guess so, yeah. I mean, I never done college, so I wouldn't know. College scared me. Good morning and welcome to Introduction to World Literature. She clicks a button and the slideshow advances to the next slide, going over some information about herself. My name is Miss Ellen, and I've been teaching at Harmonia for 13 years, so I'd like to think I've gotten quite good at it. Damn, 13 years and still a miss! My god. How? Like, look at how. How is she still a miss? 13 years, unless it's like... either widowed or divorced, I don't know. Ignore the misses in the front of my name on that. Oh, I guess that answers it. Got such a big mouth, guys. I guess I forgot to update that. Recently divorced. You know how it goes. She quickly advances forward a few more slides. Where was I? Oh yes, this course will introduce you to literature throughout history and many different cultures. In case you didn't get my email, you'll be responsible for procuring your own books, starting with a favorite of mine, Tolstoy's The Death of Ivan Ilyich. You won't have a test on it until the end of next week, but I expect you all to have been reading it and contributing to the discussions in class. Miss Ellen then goes over more of her expectations before starting with the lesson, explaining the historical context and some I can't speak, dude. I'm just gonna say biographical, even though that's probably not the word. Information on the author. Leo Tolstoy is considered one of the greatest authors of all time. His work is often taking on philosophical questions like, what is the meaning of death? That, in fact, is the main topic of his novel, The Death of Ivan Ilyich. We'll dive into the life of a man as his life crumbles apart and he learns to deal with his inevitable death. Indeed, this wasn't the first time Tolstoy wrote on the subject of death, as he had earlier written a confession considering the possible interpretations and attitudes towards death. Although he struggled with his own mortality, Tolstoy seems to have come to a conclusion on what a good death means. Please open your books and we'll hop right in. You pull the book out of your bag and open your notebook to a fresh page. Miss Ellen goes over the first few pages of the novel, explaining some things and asking the class their thoughts along the way. Time flies by quickly, and the end of the hour is upon you before you realize it. That's all for today. We'll continue this discussion next time. Have a nice day. You pack your things and stand up. Next up is French class. You always wanted to learn another language, and it takes care of some of the elective credits. Still can't talk. Oh, but they managed to color this one, and this one looks a little off-putting to me. This is what I mean. Compared this to Snoot, what exactly did we learn in that game that wasn't something relating to morals? Bon après-midi. I know Blaze could probably pronounce that. I am Miss Celestine, and as you can tell, I'll be your French teacher for this semester, and hopefully the next one as well. Her introduction is cut short as the door opens and Claire bursts in. Yeah, give me that rabbit, lady. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry I'm late. No worries, I'm just glad you arrived at all. Claire makes her way over to the desks and looks to you. Hey, mind if I sit next to you? Not at all. Claire takes a seat next to yours and starts rummaging around in her bag. French people exist. Yes, they do. Brazilian people exist? Genial. Looks like everyone is present now. I'll say a few things about myself, then you can all tell me about yourselves and why you decided to learn French. Two very different art styles. I know, right? I was born in France and learned both French and English before moving to America at a young age. France is a place? Mind if I sit on you? Oh my god, you're skipping a few bases there, Zen. The soundtrack has a beat to it. Yeah, I like the intro song. I hope that's like, it's kind of like hinting at what's to come and all that. Because I want an emotional roller coaster here. In high school, I studied Arcunian. Then in college, I learned a bit of Pandaresian. Cat jam. What do you mean, cat jam? Learning languages opens up so many opportunities you'd otherwise never have. I love to travel, and I always learn a bit of the native language and dialect before going so I can converse with the locals. It's especially helpful for finding the best restaurants in a particular area. I'll be sure to share some of the stories from my journeys around the world throughout the semester, but for now I'd like to hear some of the things about you guys. Ooh, excuse me. What brings you all to French 101? Starting with you, since you were late. I don't know, I kind of just picked it on a whim. I guess I like to try new things and leave things to chance. That mindset has led me to some very interesting places in the world. Next up, you there. We ain't going to France. Have you seen France today? It was random. You shrugged. Same as Claire, it was random. Ah, perhaps it was fate then. Fate? We're all destined to be in a certain place at a certain time, are we not? We often find ourselves in situations due to factors outside of our control, but that is not to say you can't have influence. You can't influence your fate. Oh, what is this? This is another furry Homofa-based visual novel that has Olivia somewhere stuck inside here. We're going to find Olivia. Maybe you let fate roll the die and choose this class for you, but what you get out of it is still up to you. You might say your choices are predetermined, but is that truly the case? It is not the results of your decisions following a deterministic pattern. Furry game. I believe your choices are nobody's but your own. Life is a story with branching paths. You may not have created, but at least you choose which ones you take. It may even be possible to take unintended paths if you're clever enough. I thought this was a French class, not a philosophy one. Some of the most renowned philosophers come from France, you know. Voltaire wrote a story called Zadig, which is French for destiny, and... Oh, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there. I do that from time to time. We best move on before class ends. Next student. For real, the Olivium is real. Yes. We're gonna get there. The rest of the students give their reasons for being here, which ends up taking most of the class time. Mrs. Celestine only has a few minutes to go over the very basics of French, like pronunciations and greetings. Looks like we're out of time for today. Be sure to study and practice not only reading, but speaking in French as well. You might find it helpful to get a study partner to practice conversing in French. Claire turns to you with a grin. Hey, wanna be study partners? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sure, why not? Yay, I can't wait. But I have to go to chemistry right now. I had literature earlier, so I'm done for the day. Great, that means you can walk me to my next class. Damn. Are we gonna hold hands too? Appears to be a lynx. What animal is that? I wouldn't know. And that was around the time I picked up a sousaphone for my school's marching band, and... Hey, is that Ava? Ava, over here! Claire waves to the bird in the distance, taking photos in your general direction. She looks annoyed as she lowers her camera and walks over. You know, street photography is sort of like wildlife photography. What do you mean? It's about capturing a... This song's a little too loud for me. I gotta keep turning it down. It's about capturing the moment in a natural state as possible. Me and my camera are supposed to be invisible. Thick bun bun. Yes, we know. We know. Trying my best not to goon over extremely curvy rabbit woman. We know. We know. That's why we have the Discord. Oh, did I ruin your shot? Sorry. It's no big deal. I was just warming up anyway. Like that rabbit. I know you would, Kissif. Neuron activation whenever she's on screen. You're just saying what we're all thinking. I need to take another drink because I'm thirsty. My God. I see you brought a friend. Yep, me and Porku have French together, so we're gonna be study buddies. Is that so? I took French in high school, but I can never retain any of it. How do you not remember your native tongue? What? I hatched in Oregon. You mean you're not French? No, why would you think that I was? It's just you're artsy and your last name is Monteblanc. Like that mountain in France. Big Booba Bunny. That doesn't mean I've ever been to France. That just means someone in my family was probably from there at some point. That's like me assuming you were born in the Netherlands just because you're a Flemish giant rabbit. Is that what I am? How do you not know these things? I guess I'm not such a clever bunny, huh? Oh, here's the science building. I'll catch you two later, okay? How does lunch tomorrow sound? Yes, yes, yes. We will make plans for the rabbit girl. Sure, that sounds cool. Yes! Claire pulls you into a suffocate. Oh, we're already. Hot damn! Pulls you into a suffocating hug. Ava has to pry her off you. Stereotypes. Come on, Claire. We got class to get to. Bye, Porku. We'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait. See you tomorrow. Claire waves at you while Ava pushes her into the science building. The bird smiles to you before flapping her wings and is taking off to the sky to wherever her own class is. Bye, Porku. You're suddenly feeling very tired. Social interaction always makes you feel drained of energy. You decide to retire to your dorm. You can't remember the last time you felt so exhausted. It's probably just because you're not used to the school routine after being left to your own devices for so long. Literally, you haven't needed to go out or do much of anything since you always had a computer within arm's reach. Speaking of which, it's time to shitpost, guys. You flop down in bed and browse an Ethiopian alternative cryptocurrency fan site on your phone until you fall asleep. It's Wani Wednesday! Already you're starting to dread this whole going to class thing. How did younger you manage to do this almost every day for as far back as you can remember? Sigh. It should have been me, not her. It's not fair. Let's get this over with. Time to learn about some ancient civilizations. You sit in the same spot as last time, though your project partner is nowhere to be found, even as Mr. Rothbauer shows up. Good day, class. Let's see who's been reading ahead. Can anyone tell me what major event happened in Egypt around 2500 BCE? That would be RTX Rebellion, leading to the overthrow of the pharaoh and the rise of the first non-human leader of a major civilization. Without missing a beat, Rose answers the question as soon as she steps into the classroom. Yes, that's exactly right. Though ultimately short-lived, King Artiac's reign ignited the progression of how anthropomorphs were perceived in a human-dominated society. Similar uprisings would occur around the world over the next 1,000 years or so, which we'll get into later. Very good, Rose. Thank you. Rose takes her seat, and Mr. Rothbauer then asks the class to open their books as he begins his lesson. You notice that most of your classmates don't really seem interested in the subject matter, but Rose is eager to answer questions and seems to know her stuff. Maybe she really doesn't need your help on the project after all. You'll probably just slow her down. You arrive at the statistics a little early and decide to take the opportunity to read through the textbook after realizing you failed to do so last night. Hey bro, what you reading? Gunner suddenly pops out of nowhere, startling you. Oh, I didn't see you there, Gunner. I was just trying to prepare for today's lesson. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I should probably do that too. He slinks off to his desk and takes his book out of his bag, studying it intently in the minutes before Mrs. Herschel arrives. Good afternoon, class. I hope you're mentally alert because this is where material starts to get a little hard. Without a solid foundation of the principles of probability, you're going to be struggling for the rest of the semester. Popping in to say, hey, congrats for the 300 subline mark to another well, it's a little late on the 300, but thank you, Fox. I'm still struggling to figure out what we're going to do for 500. I want the rabbit girl, though. We all want the rabbit girl. Recall from yesterday, the intersection of two events is equal to the product of probability of event A and event B. She writes the formula on the board. Conditional probability is just the chance that something will happen when given a certain condition is true. So given B is true, the formula for finding the probability of A goes like this. She writes another formula on the board. The probability of A and B divided by the probability of B. Alternatively, it can often be more useful to rearrange this into the probability of A and B is equal to the probability of A given B multiplied by B. Let me give you an example. Mrs. Herschel works out to solve the probability of drawing 2 queens in a row from a deck of cards. The goth one is not bad, though. Don't worry, we're gonna try and go for as many routes as we can. Gunner leans over and whispers to you. Psst, Porku, did you understand any of that? Sort of. The book probably explains it better. Moving on, let's get into the expected values, which are simply defined as the summations of probability of each possible value multiplied by the outcome of each of those probabilities. Gunnar groans and buries his head in his notebook. Okay, I'm not reading that, Zen. Let me grab a drink.
We can find our comfort in the gentle of our song, pulling through our thoughts compared.
Gunnar stayed behind to talk to Mrs. Herschel while you and the rest of the class left. We were supposed to have lunch with Ava and Claire today, but unfortunately forgot to ask where, or even for their phone numbers, so you're left wandering around and hoping you'll bump into them. Just when you're about to call it quits, you spot Claire's ears sticking up among the crowd of students. I'm pretty sure it's more than just her ears. Hey Claire, over here! Her ears turn in your direction, and she comes hopping towards you with Ava fluttering along by her side. Porku, what's up? Hey Porku, we were afraid we'd never find you. You guys are thirsty. Sam, you could have told me where we were gonna eat at least. Sorry, we still haven't even decided. Claire keeps shooting down my ideas. I do not. How about the cafe? You mean Starbucks? That place is hella crowded all the time. No, it's a local restaurant. I think it's called Coffee Zone. It's tucked away behind the library and was pretty quiet when I went there. They have sandwiches and stuff, and I could go for a coffee. I never heard about it, but that does sound good. Let's settle then. Lead the way, Porku. Zam, she's hopping. She wants the quill, guys. She wants the quill. Cafe is nice and empty, save for the barista and a feline sitting at the table reading a textbook while listening to his headphones. As you walk past, you recognize him as one of your classmates. He must have ran straight here after talking with Mrs. Herschel. Oh god, him again. Hey Porku, fancy meeting you here. I see you brought some lovely ladies as well. Gunnar, what are you doing here? I like to come here to study because it's quiet and the smell of coffee keeps me awake. Porku, you know this guy? Alright, Claire, Ava, this is Gunnar. We have statistics together. Nice to meet you, Gunnar. I hope you don't mind us intruding on your territory. Nah, it's all good. I'd talk more, but I'm this close to figuring out his problem and all. And I don't want to lose my train of thought. Oh, good luck. We'll leave you to it. See you around. Enjoy your lunch. Gunnar returns to his table while you, Claire, and Ava approach the counter. Hello again, Porku, and you brought friends. Hi, Mishka. Yeah, we were just stopping by for lunch. Oh my gosh, your accent is so cute. Ruski. No go gavaryu poruski. I don't know what that means, but okay. I am from a country that no longer exists, unfortunately. Mishka turns to show the flag patch on her jacket. Currently is part of Ukraine, but it has been occupied by Russian forces at many times since I was little. Down bad for the barista, not gonna lie. So I tend to speak mixture Okrinskoy and Rushkizoy. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm not gonna read that. But I guess Claire knows Russian or Ukrainian. You're left dumbfounded as to what they're saying. You know what? Hold on. I can scroll back. I have an idea. Guys, I have an idea. I have a translator on my phone. If you give me a moment. Alright, let's go. What is Claire saying? Don't go away, alarm, please. No, it's not English. So which one is this? Is this Russian or Ukrainian? Her tongue have multiple uses though. Hold up, is this politics? Well, come on, you can overlook it for cute furry girls, can't you? Oh, no wonder why it's not translating. I have to download it. Okay, what do we got? Can it not read this font? Are you kidding me? Just take a picture. Translate. Can it not detect this font? Alright, let's try a different one. Can't download. Can't download it. Or is it just not working? Now I look like a fool. Why does it not want to download? You're on a what? You're on a internet connection. Well, I guess we'll never know, guys. I'll look past it this time. That girl is done so dirty compared to Bunny and Bird. Alright, I guess we'll never know this one until I can download stuff. I apologize. You had no idea Claire knew Russian, and if she can learn hard language like that, French should be a breeze for her. Now then, what can I get for you? You place your order and turn back to Claire and Ava. You guys go ahead and order. I'll pay for it. You don't have to do that. Yeah, we can pay for ourselves. Oh boy, I feel like this is gonna decide if we get the bunny girl or not. What are we doing? Are we gonna pay for the rabbit girl and her friend? Here, I'll throw this one up the chat. Let me get a poll going, guys. Alright, we'll let that go for a bit. That also reminds me, every time I have to start a poll, I have to pull out the chat from YouTube so I can read it, because if I try to remove the poll from OBS, it removes the poll. Alright, let me grab that and pull this over. I got it. She gets turned off by you being the gentleman. Calling it. Of course, pay for the bunny. Yeah, just vote, guys. We will decide. 8 votes. With the majority saying yes. We'll let it go for maybe another half a minute, because I know we got 18 people here. Everyone should vote. Alright, 10 votes and majority is yes, so we'll end it. Pay. Making her pay is something I wouldn't live down on. Bunny team, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna pay. No, really, I got it. Don't worry about it. Oh, if you insist. Jeez, Porku, you're so pushy. Move out of the way so Ava and Claire can order, and then you pay with your debit card. Thanks, I'll have that ready for you all shortly. Find a table and sit across from Ava and Claire while you wait. I totally saw you checking him out, Ava. No, we don't want the bird. What? Who? Oh wait, that gunner boy, duh. Yeah, go with that guy. Oh my god, I was not. What do you think, Porku? Was she not looking at him with all hearts in her eyes? Shut up or he'll hear you. So I was right. Nuh-uh, maybe he's cute, but I don't even know anything about him. Oh, so now you think he's cute? I didn't mean... Ava continues to get more flustered as Claire's teasing her. Claire teases her until Mishka calls you back to the counter to grab your food. Enjoying the company? Oh yeah, you could hear our conversation? She flicks her big rat ears. We can hear pretty well. Us two must be best friends to argue like that. Something like that. Hopefully some food will calm them down. Here you go, Porku. Take care. Thanks. You awkwardly grab all the cups and plates at once and bring them back to the table. As soon as you drop off the food and drinks, Ava and Claire's conversation instantly comes to a halt. Bon appetit! Oh, that smells good. It sure does. What were we talking about just now? Don't know, don't care anymore. You all dig into your meals, enjoying the atmosphere the cafe offers as well as the surprisingly good food. Hey Ramon. As your pleasant lunch comes to an end, you're throwing away the trash. Gunnar comes up to you with his bag slung over his shoulders. Hey Porku, I'm heading out, but let me get your phone number. We can totally study together later on, or get lunch or whatever you want to do. Sure, okay, here. That's sad. The first number we're giving out is to this guy. I don't even like this guy. Let me grab a drink. What is this VN about? Furries in college and you're a human. That's it. Give him your phone number. Thanks, talk to you later. Kinda gives a wave and heads out of the cafe. Oh my god, did you just get his number? Ava's gonna be so jealous. Shush you. That reminds me, I ought to give you... Oh, here we go. I ought to give you mine so we don't have to rely on randomly bumping into each other next time. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Here's mine, too. You exchange numbers with Ava and Claire. Cool, I'll text you guys later, but for now I'm about ready to call it a day. Yeah, I feel that. This was super fun, though. Yeah, we should do it again sometime. For sure, see you in French tomorrow, Claire. See ya, Porku. Laters. You step outside and part ways back to your respective dorms. After winding down a bit in your dorm, you lie in bed and look at your phone. Oh god, they even have little icons. Hey Porku, I found some tutorials online that help with the homework. Oh yeah, I'm glad you got some help with them. I was gonna ask if you could help me out, but I didn't want to ruin your date with those two cuties, Lamau. Date? Lamau. I know for a fact at least one of them has a thing for you, LOL. Who? I ain't no snitch. Fine, keep your secrets. Now, you should consider yourself lucky. Oh, okay, I'm feeling pretty beat, though, so I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Night. Furthia High, I think it was called. A webcomic. Really. Take a deep breath and the morning air comes through the window you left cracked open and roll out of bed. Whoa, suddenly you don't feel right. The whole room is spinning. It's over now. You just got up too fast. What was that all about? Did you roll out of bed too quickly or something? Strange, but you feel normal now. Oops, better hurry with your daily routine. Wouldn't want to be late to class. Good afternoon, class. I hope you've been keeping up with your reading because we got a lot to cover today. Miss Ellen starts to go on about the chapters we were supposed to have read for today, but for some reason, you can hardly concentrate on what she's saying. Well, I wonder why we can't concentrate, guys. There's got to be some kind of reason we can't concentrate, huh? There's got to be some reason. You start to feel strange again. The room starts to spin as you lose your sense of balance. Porku, are you alright? You snap out of your dizzy spell, but find that you've fallen out of your seat, with the whole class looking at you. What the lack of bunny does to a motherfucker. Ellen is looking... Yeah, the dizzy spells, because we need Claire. Ellen is looking down at you with a look of genuine concern. Porku? You collapse all of a sudden. You collapsed all of a sudden. Do you need a doctor? You pull yourself back into your seat and shake your head. No, that won't be necessary. I'm fine. Are you sure? It's not every day a student of mine passes out like that. I like the bunny, but the bird girl was good too. You can have the bird. Yeah, I think I'm just dehydrated or something. Yeah, we didn't eat breakfast, did we, guys? You better drink more. And just to be on the safe side, I want you to go home and get some rest. You're excused from class today. That's how you know she's a good teacher. A day off? That sounds too good to be true. You decided to take her up on your offer before she changes her mind. Thanks. You pack your things and head out the door, stumbling on the stairs on your way out. Be sure to read the assigned chapters for next time. What a strange day. You feel like you could have continued on with that class, but these dizzy spells hit you with no warning. Let me guess, it's gonna be the same thing that our parents died to, I bet. I bet you. You do feel a bit tired, though. Maybe a nap would fix everything. You climb into bed, but as soon as you close your eyes, your phone buzzes. Better be Claire. Hell yeah, where are you? Not feeling well. Had to skip class today. I hope you get well soon. Thanks. Smiley face. Gonna try and sleep it off. Text yell later. Okay, let me know if I can do anything. I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know. Howdy, what is going on here? We're playing a visual novel. You put the phone on the nightstand and roll away from it. You start to feel funny again. Well, I mean, I would feel funny thinking about a rabbit girl. You take a deep breath and close your eyes, hoping you'll fall asleep before it hits you again. It is now Fang Friday. You wake up feeling more tired than you were when you fell asleep. Bright sunlight streaks through your... And this sounds like some Snoop game or Wani music. Bright sunlight streaks through your window, directly into your eyes. What time is it? We can't have this guy pass before getting with the bun. I know, right? Eventually you muster enough energy to reach for your phone. It's already noon. Apparently you slept through your through your alarm. Well, it's too late to bother to going to class. Might as well stay in and relax. Before you know it, you've wasted the entire day watching video essays on things nobody cares about. So we're Inko! We're literally Inko, guys. Oh well, at least you're feeling better than yesterday. Buzz, buzz. Looks like you got a text message. Hey, Porku. And the bird smiley face. That's a lot of Y's. Either you're into me or you want a favor. Nah, you figured me out. I was wondering if you could give me that catboy's number, please. You mean Gunner? Why didn't you ask him yourself? I don't know how to ask a boy for his number out of the blue. Well, I'm a boy and you're asking me for a number. You just ask. It's not difficult. It's not that simple. It really is. But sure, I'll send it to you. Thanks. Please don't tell Claire, though. Crazy for the Claire. We all are. Well, I won't. You planning on asking Gunner out? I don't know. I mean, he's cute and all, but I literally don't know him yet. He's nice or he's alright. You know what, we gotta set her up, because I don't want to be with her right now. So, he's nice. You think so? I mean, I only just met him earlier this week, but yeah. Okay, thanks. No problem. You wonder if you made the right choice. Honestly, you could see Gunner and Ava being a thing, but also not really. I want that cat boy. Good for her. You don't really know. You're not really a romantic unless you count the one girl you dated in high school who tried to murder you when you broke up with her. Bzz, bzz. You look down at your phone and see Gunner just sent you a text. Uh-oh. Hey, Porku. He's doing the Y's again. What's up? I just wanted to see if you want to hang out with me and my roommate tomorrow. I'm bringing beer. I wonder if that's his roommate's a bear. Sure, that sounds awesome. Where and when? I don't even get a choice on this. I wanna hub that bunny. Meet us atop the literature building after sundown. What the fuck? That sounds kind of dangerous. What if we get caught? Bro, don't worry about it. I used to do this like every week last year. It'll be cool, trust me. Okay. I'm willing to risk getting hazed for some shitty beer. This isn't like a frat thing. This is a I want to hang out and get to know my bros thing. Also, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Yeah, there it is again. You have that bird chick's number, right? Ava? Yeah, would you mind sending it to me? Oh no! Oh no! Why? Because I want to ask her out. By unsolicited text? Psh, no. I'm too shy to text her first. Then why do you want her number? So I can stalk her Pinstagram. Oh god. Fair enough. You know what bear is gonna be there, probably. Thanks, bro, you're the best. No problem. See you tomorrow. See ya. Well, this ought to be fun to watch play out. A lot of less choices than wanting so far. Maybe you should just have told Gunnar that Ava had just asked for his number. Nah, if it's meant to be, they'll figure it out. It is now Snoot Saturday. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, guys. Let me just put that on the screen and I'll mute myself and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You've been thinking about this roof party thing Gunnar invited you all day. You keep flipping between wanting to go or just staying home. You guess you should try new things. You never even had a beer before. Wow. What's the worst that could happen? You don't like it, you can always leave. Fuck it, you can afford to not be a shut-in for one weekend, right? You arrived fashionably late, mostly as a result of you getting lost on the way here. Even though you already knew where the literature building was, everything looks different when it's dark. Luckily, the obnoxious techno-pop music coming from Gunnar's Blue Fang speaker guided you in the right direction. There's actually quite a few people up here, complete with a couple making out in the stairway. You spot Gunnar on the other side of the roof and have pushed your way past a group of people dancing and grinding on each other to reach him. Porku, you made it. Sup, Gunnar? Nice music. Thanks, bro. Here, have a beer. Gunnar tosses a can vaguely in your direction. You don't even try to catch it because his throw is so off that it just goes flying off the side of the building. A second later, you hear it explode on the concrete. Ah, whoops. Here's another one. He digs another one out of the cooler and hands it to you. Thanks. Hey, wasn't Rory supposed to be here? Rory emerges from the mosh pit looking disheveled. He adjusts his glasses and walks up to you. Gunner, I look away for like 2 seconds and lost track of you, man. Ah, there he is. He's been trailing me all night. You know, you don't have to be my shadow, right? You're free to mingle with other people. Make some friends. Make friends? How do I do that? Bro, relax. Just have a beer and start talking to somebody. I don't know. But hey, Porky, glad to see you here. How are you liking Harmonia so far? It's pretty cool. I never been around so many people, so it's taking some time to adjust. Same. Usually on a Saturday night, I'd be installing a new Linux distro or tweaking config files. This is kind of exciting. A little nerve-wracking, but exciting. That's good to hear. I guess we're both getting new experiences. That's what college is supposed to be for. So they say. Take a sip of your beer and Gunner comes back with a new pack. Hey, I'm back. Here, Rory, take this. Gunner shoves a can into Rory's hand and pushes him back onto the dance floor. Ah, Gunner, stop. I don't know how to dance. You look on as Rory disappears into the crowd. Sometimes you gotta push the young ones out of the nest and watch them fly. Enjoying the beer? Tastes like piss. Oh, damn, I am late. Welcome in, Lemon. You are kind of a little late. Excuse me. Oh, I drank wrong. But yeah, you're going to be missing a lot of context here. But you're free to stick around if you think you can follow along. Oh my god, I hate swallowing. I know that's going to be clipped out of context. Yeah, man, it's great. You don't have to lie, bro. I know it tastes like piss. Want another? He shrugged. Sure, why not? You and Gunner stand around and chat with random guests between beers. Throughout the night, Gunner keeps looking up at the sky. You okay? Oh yeah, I'm just like waiting for someone. I wonder who? Is it Ava? How'd you know? That's Ava. I keep expecting her to fly up any moment now. Any moment now. Cool, I didn't know you invited her. I didn't, actually. What makes you think she'll show up then? I don't know, maybe she's going for a night flight and sees this cool party going on the roof and she'll stop by and then we'll start talking and I'll offer her a beer and she'll say thanks and you nod your head and tune out the delusional words coming out of Gunner's mouth. He leans up against the wall and rambles on and on. Eventually he gets on the topic of the school. And it's like, okay, Dad, I don't even want to go to college. But then he's like, you either go and get an education or I ship you off to boot camp. Damn, that's rough. I guess I can't complain too much, though. He's paying for me to be here, and a lot of people would kill to be in my position. I don't know. He wants me to graduate and be like a Marine Corps officer or something. You can't control what you do. You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, but he says he'll cut off my cash flow if I don't go with the major he picked out for me. Which is... fuck, man, I don't even know what it's called. Administrative Business Management Instructioneering or some bullshit? I'd rather do something creative and artsy, but he'd disown me if I got one of those damn worthless liberal arts degrees. Oh boy. Maybe get a minor? Maybe you could get a minor in something you enjoy. Will your father be happy you got your super serious business degree while you work on your own thing? That way you'll have a backup to fall back on if you become a starving artist. That could work. Kinda wish the characters didn't look like they were made by different artists. Yeah, I know, right? The creator doesn't really have much of a budget to work with if you've read their itch.io page. if I wasn't already swamped with work and failing to have my classes. Fuck it, I don't even want to think about it anymore. Gunner hops up onto the guardrail, balancing on it with ease. I'm just here to get drunk and find a cutie avian GF. You hear a few cheers from behind me. Hey, I'll drink to that. Hell yeah, Porku. I knew you were a bro from the moment I first saw ya. You and Gunner throw your heads back and down the rest of your drinks. Just a nitpicky thing, but yeah, I know. The story is pretty good so far, though. You gotta admit, as the night has gone on, you've gradually become more relaxed and stopped worrying about every little thing. You can just turn off your brain and enjoy the moment for once. Maybe this is why people drink this stuff. As you finish off your can, you notice your feline friend seems to have gone missing. Woo! Gunner, where'd you go? His voice echoes off the surrounding buildings, but he's nowhere to be found. Holy shit, did he just... You hesitantly peek over the edge of the roof and look down. A small crowd forms around you, sharing your curiosity. Oh my god, did that guy just fall? What the fuck, is he alright? Did my Gunner boy just die? Or did my boy Gunner just die? Voices from the partygoers drown out your own thoughts, but share your sentiment. Can anyone summarize what did I miss? There he is. Someone points down at a stumbling Gunner as he walks into the glow of a streetlight. I'm okay, I landed on my feet. The crowd breathes a collective sigh of relief, and the party goes on like nothing happened. You wave down to Gunner, and he waves back, but suddenly jumps into some nearby bushes. A few seconds later, you feel your phone vibrate. Oh shit, I think the cops are here. Grab Rory and get the fuck out. You're not gonna stick around and wait to get busted by the police, nor are you gonna get trampled by anyone on the way out by warning them of what's coming. You push your way through the dancers and take Rory's hand. Hey, we gotta go now. Oh no, he's all wasted. Well, I'm just starting to have fun. Ignoring his complaints, you drag him from the crowd and head down the stairways into the building. You peek around the corners to make sure the coast is clear before hurrying down the corridors. Looks like the cops already have the nearest staircase blocked in case someone like you tried sneaking away. A security guard patrols the area around it, but you don't think he saw you. You'll have to make your way to the staircase on the other side of the building. We're gonna have a sneaking minigame here? What the hell, man? Shh. You pull the ram into a dark classroom and put your hand over his mouth. A moment later, you can hear the sound of boots in the hallway. Rory fidgets in your grasp, trying to escape, but you manage to hold him still until it's safe to go. Sorry about that. Gunner warned me the cops were on their way. What? For real? We need to get out of here. What do you think I've been trying to do? You and Rory sneak away, avoiding the main entrance, which is almost certainly guarded by some boomer rent-a-cop. Once outside, you hear some rustling in the leaves, and Gunner appears. Rose, you made it out alive. Gunner, how'd you survive that fall? Don't you know cats don't take fall damage? Shouldn't we have warned the others? Nah, you all would get caught up in the mad dash to escape. Happened to me before. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, it probably doesn't look good on having underage drinking and trespassing on your record. Come on, let's get out of here before the cops do a full sweep. What's wrong? I was kind of looking forward to this shindig. Well, the night's still young. We can order pizza and play some games. Porku, you're more than welcome to hang out at our dorm tonight. A wild college party, but that sounds pretty nice. Heck yeah. Don't worry about chipping in for food. I'll cover it. It's the least I could do after inviting you to this disaster. The three of you stumble back to the dorms, where you spend a few hours getting dunked on by the ram in various video games. After they pass out, you decide to head back to your dorm. Tonight actually ended up being pretty fun. You're glad you decided to get out for once. You send Gunner and Rory a text thanking them for an awesome night before face planting into your pillow and instantly falling asleep. It's now Snoot Sunday. You're jolted awake by the sudden crash of thunder. Dark clouds peek through your window past the raindrops clinging to it. Lovely day out, isn't it? More like a perfect day to sit inside and play a comfy game like Animal Village. Animal Village is dead to me. If only you still had your old consoles. Now all you have is a supercomputer that fits in your hand and connects to an ever-growing real-time database containing humanity's collective knowledge and culture. I wonder if this is as long as Wani's demo. I hear the game's like half finished, and I don't know if that pertains to like the art or the art and story. So, just realized this is the 300 sub special. Yeah, this is what I was planning on. We're doing it. Oh yeah, we read that. Oh wait. Oh no, it's the dev's Twitter. No, not. You would not like to create an account. Fuck off. Referencing Twitter. We all lurk Twitter for the content. It's literally the dev's Twitter. I like what they got planned now. It's just cut off just enough. Somehow the algorithm TM knows you spoke with a certain bunny and it automatically fills your homepage with her posts. Scroll down. I wish you could scroll down. They won't let you. Scroll, scroll, scroll. This is really boring. Younger you never would have imagined how cringe the future would be. You take another look outside. The rain is coming down harder than before. Ah, fuck it. Better to be bored and sad outside than inside. Grabbing a coat and an umbrella, you head out to wander aimlessly for a few hours. After a miserable stroll, you end up at the cafe. A hot drink sounds perfect for a day like today. As you're struggling to get close to close your umbrella, you nearly bump into someone standing near the door. Is this where Olivia's gonna pop in, guys? Oh no. Nope. Just disappointment. Watch where you're going. Sorry. Rose walks past you, but stops at the door. Now, will this rain ever let up? Need to be somewhere? Yeah, anywhere but here. Didn't you bring in an umbrella? She glares at you. You take that as a no. You know what? Seeing as we're not wanting to get with the raccoon girl, we're gonna be a jerk, guys. Sucks to suck, but it's not your problem. Should have come prepared. You shrug and go about your way. If she wants to act tough, she can stand to get a little wet. Not the nerd we wanted to see. Mishka waves at you as you approach the counter. If I could talk. Hey, Porku, good to see you still yet. Not many customers on a day like this. Hi, Mishka. I'll have the same as last time, please. Coming right up. You chat with Mishka and relax in the cafe for a while, but the rain only seems to get more intense. Only after you get your coffee do you notice another set of fluffy ears in the cafe. That better be Claire. A pink-furred rabbit is bobbing her head to the beat on whatever's playing on her headphones. From where you're standing, you can see her laptop screen. It's a clutter of strange graphics, bars, sliders, and dials. You figure it's an audio production program. Pretty cool, but you feel like a creep watching other people's screens. As you walk past them to find a table to sit at, you hear a familiar sound of a soda can being cracked open. Go through that rat looks really similar to you. No, it don't. I'm not a rat. Naturally, you glance over and watch in awe as the bunny pours the contents of a blue bowl into their espresso. Oh my god, they're super hardcore. And then she pulls out another one, cracks it open, and dumps it in as well. She's gonna die. She catches you staring and waves to you with a soft smile on her face, then takes off her headphones. Oh god, is this supposed to be a reference? I feel like this is the most detailed art out of all of them. Sup? You look down at the name of the cup. Mirror? It's pronounced Mare. Mare, short for Meredith. Oh, nice. I just noticed you mixed together enough caffeine to kill an elephant. Instant heart attack. Get it away from me. That's way too pink. I know, right? It helps me relax. Have you just tried doing coke? The drink or whichever works. I prefer the taste of Blue Bull. Whenever I take a sip, it feels like I can fly. No doubt you could hop it to the moon if you chugged enough. Oh, that's the name of the song I'm writing right now. Hop to the Moon. It's a blend of future funk and French house. I don't understand what that means, but it sounds cool. You like the song you're listening to right now? Huh? The one that's playing on the cafe speakers. Oh yeah, it's pretty catchy. I wrote it. For real? She nods. That's awesome. Okay, I need to ask because my internal narration keeps getting confused. Are you a... I'm a guy, lol. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my god. I ain't drunk enough for this. Okay, but the... Yep, I wear a skirt. It's comfy and I think it looks cute on me. Boys shouldn't wear skirts. Oh, Lord. We will be neutral on this. Oh, could you turn down the music a bit? Sure, we'll turn the music down a little. Hold on. I'm sorry. Preferences. That should be good. Meredith is an adorable name. Worku neuron activation? No way! I don't swing that way. We'll remain neutral. Alright then, no further questions. Demolish that twink. No. Face Worku. Boys don't wear skirts. Alright then, no further questions. But I don't mind it as if your internal narration slips up and calls me a girl from time to time. I have the feeling that's going to be happening quite a lot. Want to listen to some more of my songs? Sure! You grab a seat right next to his, and he passes you the headphones. I call this one Interlude. Oh god. You spend all afternoon chatting with Mir. A dude named Meredith. Clearly he chose that name. Listening to the music is showing him a few of your favorites as well. He even offers you a sip of his caffeinated concoction, which you regret immediately. Why would you? Your leg starts twitching hours ago and still hasn't slowed down. Eventually the laptop battery dies and your new friend has to go, but not before giving you her BandCloud link. Fortunately for you, Rose rejected your offer, so you still got an umbrella to stay dry under on the way back home. Wait, how'd you get here again? Are you gonna move or what? You're blocking the doorway. Oh, sorry. You step forward into the classroom and take your seat with Rose following behind you. Shortly afterwards, Mr. Rothbauer comes in and begins the lesson for the day. He is a very pretty boy. Rose? Good morning, class. Today we'll be going over... Who could tell me how the anthropomorphs could gain social status in a Mesopotamian cultures? Rose raises her hand. Mr. Rothbauer sighs. Anyone else? No? Go ahead, Rose. By marrying a human. Get this nerd out of here. Where's Gator? Yeah, we're still looking for Gator. Correct. King Busel is credited as popularizing the idea of interspecies marriage, which led to the advancement of anthropomorphs from a slave class to, well, they were still mostly slaves, but they can now climb the social ladder into whatever caste their human spouse occupied. Very good, Rose. You always have the right answers. Moving on. Gunner. You look over to Gunner, who's been banging his head to the beat of whatever he's listening to on his headphones. You reach out to tap his shoulder and he opens his eyes. What's up? It's time for class to begin, dear. He seems to realize where he is and sheepishly takes off his headphones. Maybe if you spent a little less time listening to music and more time studying, you'd have passed this class the last time. What happened to humans? We're one human. Ouch. What a mean thing to say. Aren't teachers supposed to be kind and uplifting? You feel for Gunner. Dude just wanted to relax before class started. Waiting for the history lesson where they talk about human genocide. That's probably what happened. How else? Now that I have everyone's attention, please open your books to page 43. Pick up your pencil and prepare to take notes. Mrs. Herschel ends up going too fast for you to keep up, but you write down what you can. Gunnar sulks next to you quietly as you two walk away from the math building. God fucking damn it. Why didn't you tell me classes started? Whoa, what? Earlier when Mrs. Herschel got onto me for not paying attention. Fucking boomers. She's probably just mad music wasn't invented back when she was a student. Gunnar punches the brick wall of a building you were passing by. Raptor Jesus, that looks like it hurt. You alright, bro? Gunnar takes a few breaths and recomposes himself. Sorry, I'm just pissed off because of this stupid math class. You just don't have the mind for this kind of stuff. Not everyone does. You're good at other things. If only schools saw it that way. I hate how I'm getting stuck on this one class. Don't worry, bro. You'll pass this semester and then you'll never have to worry about it ever again. Yeah. Gunnar seems to relax a little. I noticed Gunnar doesn't really have many sprites. It's just this one. Hey, you want to go to get lunch together? I know a good place and a short walk off campus. It's my treat. Yeah, man, lunch sounds good right about now. Sweet. They say a good meal can turn a bad day around, you know? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Gunnar returns to his usual cheerful self as you walk to the restaurant. The food ended up being really good, too. Just expensive. You're glad Gunnar offered to pay. Okay, so we're not Inco rich. We're pay for the pretty bunny girl and her friend rich, but we're not Inco rich. Mornings are already starting to blend together. It's all the same. You wake up, get ready for class, and head out. Not much room for variation other than which dinosaur you get in your dino egg oatmeal. You loved those sugary eggs as a kid, but tragically you went through the edgy teen phase where you refused to eat such an immature meal. Now that you're an adult, you've come to the conclusion that dinosaur egg oatmeal is based as fuck. That satisfying crunch and blast of flavor puts it well in the gods tier of breakfasts. You got a lot of stegosauruses today. It's probably like a horoscope or something for this. You look it up and bookmark the page on your phone for later reading. You've got to focus on literature for now. Yeah, you didn't see the bunny girl, did you, Lemon? Well, here's the dog girl. To say that Ivan Ilyich married because he loved his bride and found her sympathetic to his views of life would be as incorrect as to say that he married because people of his society approved of his match. Alright, I think that's a perfect opportunity to give you young ones a bit of life advice since you're young and haven't been exposed to the real world much yet. Low-key, wish the bunny girl artist did a lot more of the designs. Would probably make less bias to the other character designs. Yeah, need more rabbit lady. We do. Yeah, if they were all drawn like, well, if, not saying they're as large as the rabbit girl, but if they shared her design structures, yeah. Get that artist going. Don't rush to get married. I know you might think you found the one in your freshman literature class, but you're barely even adults. At this point in your life, you're becoming an entirely new person every few years, and you don't want to get stuck with somebody who will only drag you down in the end. I fucking didn't, and now I want to. waste 15 years of your... Oh, she's projecting, guys! And waste 15 years of your life you'll never get back. Goodness, if I hadn't married him, I'm sorry, that was unprofessional. Let's just forget about that and move on, shall we? So Ivan Ilyich had deluded himself into thinking he was happy. But as we'll soon see, his life was anything but enjoyable, and it was only as he lay dying did he realize his flawed perception of life. Miss Aline sure seemed to be in a bad mood today, but Mrs. Celestine is bursting with energy. We're also in the last year of school, like Snoot and Lonnie. I don't know if this is... I think this is freshman year college. This isn't high school. Good morning, class. It's such a lovely day to learn French, isn't it? Today we'll practice some common phrases like comment, ça va, and bonne journée. She writes out some sentences on the board and explains their meanings along with how to pronounce them. After getting the class to say them aloud a few times, she lets you all pair up with a Oh, and we got Claire. We're pairing up with Claire, guys. Pair up with a partner and practice some basic chit-chat with each other. Let's go. Go ahead and try making conversation with your partner. Don't be afraid to say things wrong. You'll get it sooner or later. Claire pushes her desk next to yours. Hey! Oops, I mean, bonjour. Salut, comment, va? Je suis très bon, comment as à les vels? Claire grins and leans closer, whispering something in your ear. Yeah, I don't know French. Je ne porte. Okay, she's oh, she's giving. Uh-oh. Sirens. Give me that translator. Translator, we have a problem. Translator, we have a problem. Translator, we have a problem. What is she saying? Ooh. I'm not wearing panties today. She's coming on strong, guys. Oh my god. Oh, I need to drink. I'm gonna go get another bottle of water. Be right back. Sorry about that. One of my earbuds flung out. Like the little, what do you call it? The silicone thing flung out. So I had to go fish that out before getting my water. Gonna need the artist name for research. I don't know. I'll have to look that up or something. Oh my god. Do I even want to know what comes next? What? I mean, wait. Don't worry about it. You shrug and continue your French practice until Mrs. Celestine hands out some homework and dismisses the class. Good work, class. I can tell you're already making so much progress. Keep it up and do your best on the homework. Some of it may be challenging, but I'd like for you to give it your best shot without using online translators like I did. TMI, Claire. I hope she ain't wear them ever. Ooh. Armored porcupine like them big. Yes. I used online translators and I don't regret it. Passez une merveilleuse journée. Porku, wait up. Do you want to come over to my dorm too? Uh-oh. Bro, big girls do it best. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Do you want to come to my dorm to study? She says with a wink and playfully nudges you. Oh no, you can... Oh, why would you do that? No. No. I'd love to. Yawn. I'm suddenly feeling really tired. Great. We are our own cock block, guys. Disappointing. So I think I'm just gonna go home and fall asleep. Oh no, the third option, that's horrible. I would never. That would be the last option I choose. And that's only out of curiosity. Curvy girls know what they're doing 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 of the time. Third option, we're not gonna do that. We're not mean. Claire is the best girl here. Claire looks extremely disappointed. Aw. I understand, though. Go get some sleeps. Sorry, I'll try and not be sleepy next time. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. I need my translator. See you soon, my darling. Au revoir. This is going too fast. Turn it off. I mean, it does feel a little fast. Man, why do you feel so sleepy all of a sudden? You felt fine just a few minutes ago. It's because you're in love. You're in love. Oh, excuse me. Luckily, you made it through class. Your future self is going to hate you for not doing your homework you plan to do tonight, though. You kick off your shoes and crawl into bed, not even bothering to feed your online addiction before closing your eyes and falling asleep. All right, yeah, I get it. She's a rabbit. She's a rabbit, so of course she likes to do that. Wow, getting a plus-size dummy thick bunny girlfriend is so easy. Just buy them coffee once. Okay, what is Mr. Laughable saying? I'm going to point the translator towards you now. Don't think you're getting away with that. I hope she's not wearing panties. Sure. Oh, we didn't even get the calendar transition here. Are we losing track of days? When you wake up the following morning, you feel a bit groggy, but still functional. You perform your usual morning routine and prepare to head out. It's a lovely day out. Sun shines through the clouds and a light breeze rustles the leaves in the trees. This is really different from Snoop Game, and I want to hug that gator. That is true now. That is very true, but I'm glad for it. I'm glad this is different, and it's different in a good way. You made it about halfway to the history building when you start to feel strange again. Man, I can't stop thinking about big bunny titties. Big bunny titties make me feel weird. It becomes difficult to breathe and you feel a sharp pain in your head. Your vision begins to fade as you drop down to your hands and knees. The last thing you recall is slumping into the ground and hearing someone call your name. Not that I'm liking it though. I do in fact, and for big reasons. You'd probably say for 2 big reasons. Porku. Oh wait, who's tan again? I forget whose font was tan. Was it the rat? No, I think the rat was blue. Oh, we're in the nurse's office. Huh? Where are you? You hear beeps from a heart monitor. You try to look around, but your whole body is aching. Porku, you're finally awake. It's our bro Rory. Wait right here, I'll go get the nurse. Before you can even respond, he runs out of the room. Did he bring you here? How long have you been out? He returns a few minutes later with a nurse. Oh god, the nurse is looking rough. Why is the nurse smoking? Why is the nurse smoking in campus? Nurse, I'm gonna have to ask you to put that out. Also, like, why is most of her coloring just, like, translucent? Why can I see through her coat? Do humans just have some terminal disease? It's too many fat bunny pheromones, dude. They fuck with your immune system. Hello, Porku. First things first, how are you feeling? You seem to have taken a nasty fall, but I'm more concerned about what may have caused it in the first place. We're really dying on freshman year. Yeah, we are. Well, my body feels pretty sore in general, and I feel exhausted and dehydrated. Well, I got a bottle of water if you need it. Rory digs around in his backpack and hands you the bottle. You can barely reach your arms up to grasp it, and opening the lid proves to be a challenge. The nurse writes something on her clipboard. Have you been experiencing these symptoms or any other strange sensations lately? Kinda. I've been having dizzy spells since the other day, and I passed out in class yesterday. And I've been feeling really thirsty all the time, even though I've been drinking a lot of water. The passed out in class? You realize that's a bit out of the ordinary, don't you? I guess. I figured it would just sort of fix itself if I just ignored it. Well, I'm sorry to say that we're not going to be able to release you in this condition. We'll need to take all sorts of tests to determine the cause of these dizzy spells. Oh. You should thank your friend here. Not only did he carry you here, but he stayed overnight waiting for you to wake up. I guess that's a lot to do for someone you barely know. Thanks, Rory. Oh, it was nothing, really. If anything, you saved me from going to class. Yeah. In any case, I would encourage you to return home, Rory. We'll keep a close eye on Porku. Yep, we are dying. Alright. Rory looks somewhat disappointed, but understanding. Here, Rory, let me give you my phone number so I can update you when they find out what's wrong with me. Rory immediately brightens up and pulls out his phone. Sure, what is it? You tell him your number and he types it into his contact list. And done. Well, I'll let you get some rest now. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks, Rory. He grabs his backpack and gives you a fist bump on his way out. Royal is good friend. Furries have some disease that kills humans. Rip Porku. Rip me. Lack of Bundosi is a terminal condition. I need it. Those thick thighs save lives, guys. I need them. The nurse waits for Rory to be out of earshot before sighing and turning to you. Let me guess, it's terminal, nurse. Given your situation, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but you know what these symptoms remind me of. Yeah, I figured it was only a matter of time, but I never expected it to happen so soon. Hey, we still don't know if it's that for sure. It could be anything. We'll get started on some tests soon. There's no point in worrying until we have a proper diagnosis. I'll be back in a little bit. The disease that took your parents' lives, as well as the disease that took your parents' lives, as well as the lives of billions of humans, could you be experiencing its effects? Nile syndrome. Not much is even known about it. Nobody knows where it came from, how it's contracted, or how to cure it. I wonder if this is from that one teacher telling us about the stupid philosophy stories or whatever is foreshadowing shit, you know? Excuse me. It just showed up one day and it only affects humans. Even people who were completely isolated somehow got infected. Better get the rabbit before death immediately. Doesn't matter, had sex! I have to get this man some Banusi and gotta go with a bang. We do. Evidence suggests it's a flaw in your DNA. It's like a ticking time bomb for humanity, but some claim it's alien in origin. Others believe it's a government conspiracy to wipe out humanity, or maybe it's retribution from God. You don't really know what to believe. Maybe you're just jumping to conclusions. There's still no confirmation you have for it, for now. After several hours worth of tests, they made you stay the night here. Some furry scientists poisoned humanity. It's COVID, but for humans. And it actually kills. You're already tired of this place. You hate being here. But they insist that you stay at least until they can get the dizzy spells under control. At least now you have a convenient excuse for falling behind in class. Sounds like you got a text. You reach for your phone. It's either going to be Claire or Rory. It's Gunner. Why did you skip stats, lol? Wasn't feeling well. Went to the doctor. Oh shit, for real? Are you okay? Yeah, I just fell down and stuff. Alright, well I hope you feel better soon. By the way, Herschel said to do the homework problems for lessons 2 through 3. Thanks. Oh no, Neil syndrome. It's so Jover. See you on Monday. Gunner's probably still lost in that class. Maybe you should work on the homework so you don't fall too far behind. Or you could feed your addiction to trolling on Sudanese ceremonial rug weaving image boards. Oh god. Oh no. It's Snoot. It's the Snoot thread. Bang Friday. Oh. Bug fix soon edition Snoot game, now with direct download links. Oh, the good old days. Back in 2021. I was there. Watching it all go down. You could spend hours doing this. In fact, you used to waste your life away on this godforsaken site every day. I feel like the calendar will be our reminder until our death. You can't count the numbers of times you've been banned, but no bioluminescent government officials have shown up at your doorstep, so you must be doing something right. Oh, those glowies. Time flies by and it starts getting late. You should try getting some sleep. Put away your phone and make yourself as comfortable as you can in your dumb little hospital bed and close your eyes. So Snoot exists in this world, but it's like meta. It's weird. Snoot exists in this world, but also Olivia exists in this world, like realistically. Like she is tangible in this world. Whereas Snoot Game is just a funny meme in this world. Which is kind of a crazy mindfuck if you think about it. What a waste of a weekend. It's already Saturday evening and still no word of when you'll be able to leave this place. You should just get up and walk away. What are they gonna do? Call the police and arrest you? Hey Porco, I heard you weren't feeling well, so I just wanted to check in on you. Why is Ava checking on me and not Claire? Where's Claire? Come on, Claire. Step it up. Hey, Ava. Yeah, everything's fine. Just feeling a little under the weather. Oh, no. Hopefully nothing serious. Snoot Game was the multi-million-dollar PS5 exclusive, and Goodbye Volcano High was the bad spin-off. That's what we want to believe. Maybe in this world it was. No, that means Caveman exists in this world too, isn't that? But they're actual people. Cavemanon is like actual people. Maybe they live in a cave. I don't know. Dude, we're just in a game with history that makes little sense. I'm pretty sure anything can happen at this point. Oh Lord, I leave for a bit and it's hospital time. Yes. No, but I'm confined to the bed, unfortunately. Dang, I was gonna see if you wanted to come to this party with me and Claire. Yes. Yes, I will come. Sorry, I would totally go if I could. That's fine. There will be plenty of more parties, I'm sure. Caveman are just dino people. Yeah, they probably are. And get well soon. Thank God. Damn it. Not only is this bullshit mystery disease possibly threatening your life, it's destroying your social life as well. This is not the college experience you were promised by those Hollywood movies. You sit and wallow in your frustration until you get another text. It better be Claire. Oh, it's Rory. I can accept Rory. He's a bro. Hey, you never texted me back the other day. Did they let you go? No, they wanted me to stay here until they're sure I won't randomly pass out in the middle of the street again. That's one thing I got against this game. No story at all. Oh, no sense at all. Wait, Snoot and Olivia references. Yeah, there's references. Oh, heck. Need me to bring you anything? Nah, I'm good. I got my school books and stuff. Thanks, though. Alright. Can I get your input on something? So there's this party going on tonight. Do you think I should go to it? Oh, watch him fucking go sweep Claire. If he sweeps Claire, dude, the blood pack is over. I'm gonna pound him into the dirt. Why wouldn't you? I don't know. Parties make me anxious. I mean, that thing on the rooftop was fun, but I don't know. You know what? I betcha he's gonna go for Claire. If he does, I'm restarting, guys. Yeah, go for it. Wizard Lounge and Olivia created the anti-human virus. Yeah, probably. It'll be fine. Okay. If I don't enjoy it, I can just leave, lol. Thank you. Thanks, Porku. I want to watch this, but I gotta go. I wish I could stay. You could always rewatch it. It's always here. I'll text you later. Have fun. Damn it, why did Worry have to remind you of that party you're missing out on? If he sweeps Claire, I'm ripping out his horns. Same. Dude's gotta learn some boundaries. You've got nothing to do here but play with your phone and study. Speaking of which, you have some reading to catch up on for literature class. And then there's the math problems Gunnar told you about. Wouldn't be a bad idea to study history either. Or you could say screw that and go back to the internet. Oh boy. Browse Pinstagram. You can either do that or work on the math problems Gunnar told you about. Whew. So read literature, work on stats homework, or study history. You lean over and reach into your backpack and pull out your stats textbook. Luckily, you had your headphones in your bag as well. You put them on and get to studying. Cause of death, overdose of Bonusi. Study. Instagram. Claire. None of those related to... Oh wait, is Pinstagram have Claire on it? Oh no. Oh wait, read what? Read. Given the rarity of particular disease 0.02 and the chance of false negatives 0.08, and find the probability that a patient actually has the disease and the test yields a positive result. Oh great, it's reminding us of our situation. Oh lord, I remember college stats, probably one of the most useful math classes I've taken. Read Claire's Pinsta. Buzz. Better be Claire. You look around as your brain scrabbles. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Keep getting clogged up for no reason. You look around as your brain scrambles to recall where you are. Alright, you're still in the dreadful hospital. You must have fallen asleep while you were studying. You check your phone and you see you just received a new message from Claire. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hey, Porku. Hey. I meant to text you earlier, but got distracted. Sorry. It's okay. Wish you were here with us. She's drunk texting. This bitch is drunk texting us. Why? I gotta blow my nose again, jeez. Stop drunk texting Claire. Just text me. Me and Ava were at party. Rear. Panties. Party. Oh. How is it? I'm drunk, lol. Lol. Cool. You're cute, by the way. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thanks. You're welcome, cutie. Oh, I think you've had too much to drink. Nah, you should see Ava, though. OMG. Literal featherweight. Sounds like a good time. I wish I wasn't stuck in the stupid hospital. Yeah. Hold on. I got something that'll cheer you up. It's gonna be a meme. Or wait, is she gonna send nudes? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this could be the end of my career, guys. This could be the end of my career. I gotta take a drink. Oh my god. She's gonna send nudes. Sorry, keep you waiting. Took a bit to convince Ava. Drunk Claire, yeah. Enjoy. Oh, this was supposed to... Uh-oh. This was supposed to be, you know what. Oh, God. Well, at least it's not showing any bits, so I could get away with it. But yeah, I was right. It was supposed to be... I don't even know why she convinced Ava to do it. Ava's not even interested in me. But I guess she's probably drunk too. My god. Booba! Booba! Oh, Lord. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Your phone slips out of your hand and falls to the floor as an imminent headache washes over you. Oh, it's the Booba. The Booba did this. Dancing on the edge. No memes. No memes, only Booba. Your head hurts so much. You shut your eyes tight, and before you even realize it, you're out cold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Claire's gonna make a lot of bad choices there. Man, if she's just sending unsolicited nudes of her and Ava to me, I can only imagine what else she's doing at that party. Just saying. Oh. Death by Booba. Morning light shines through the window. What day is it? How much longer are you going to be stuck here? You reach to the nightstand for your phone. Wait a second, didn't you drop it last night? How did it end up back here? Good morning, Porku. How are you feeling? No way I'm right on the cause of death, overdose of Bonusi. Pretty much. I need Claire's artist name. We'll get there. We'll get there. Better than last night. I had another one of those migraines, but I'm fine now. I have some good news for you. While we don't know what's causing these migraines and dizzy spells, we've managed to get a hold of something that should reduce their intensity. The nurse tosses a bottle of pills at you. Read the instructions carefully, otherwise you might die. Oh no, we're on pills. I'm kidding. Well, kinda. Seriously, read the instructions. 2 a day. Any more than that, and you're bound to experience some strange side effects. Contact us immediately if you experience another one of those incidents. You mean I'm free to go? That's correct. We ask that you take it easy, though, since we don't know what exactly triggers the symptoms you've been experiencing. In the meantime, we'll continue our tests and we'll let you know as soon as we know anything. So you still don't know if I have Nile syndrome. Like, when would the test show that I have it or not? It's hard to say. We don't have all the equipment here to test for it. So we had to send your blood across the country to find out. Pills here. From what we can tell here, though, you appear to be fine. I actually really doubt it's Nile. You said you started experiencing symptoms shortly after you moved here, right? Let's hope it ain't the human killer virus. It is. Well, city water isn't as pure as they'd like you to believe. If you can, try drinking bottled water or get those fancy filters. Maybe popping perk 30. Damn government putting chemicals in the water. Yeah. She helps you out of bed and makes sure you can walk before letting you loose. Stay safe, kid. Don't hesitate to call us with any questions you may have. Thanks. I'll let you know if anything comes up. You better. The nurse accompanies you to the lobby and sees you out. From there, you decide to head back to your dorm and chill in the comfort of your own home, away from that gross hospital. After taking a shower and fixing yourself a bowl of cereal, you nestle up in bed and check on your texts. The protag is human. Yeah, it's a Homopha visual novel, like Wani and Snoot. I knew you'd like that. Oh, this bitch. Plenty more where that came from. Porku. Hello? Hey, sorry, I fell asleep. I think that pic you sent almost killed me, Lamau. Yes, we are human, probably the last. Really, Lamau? Man, last night was wild. You should have been there. Believe me, there was no other place I would have rather been. Oh, I'm free from the hospital, by the way. It's time for the sex. No way, we should celebrate. Yeah, lol, I'm interested in what that plenty more where that came from really meant. Oh my god. You have to buy me a few drinks first. That I can do. Maybe wait till next weekend when I'm not hungover, lol. Ava says hi, by the way. Tell her I said hi. Also, thanks for that pic last night. She says she'll kill you if you show anyone that pic. Never would have thought she'd be camera shy. She'd really kill you if you said that to her. Lol. Well, I'll let you get back to your hangover. I'll see you in French tomorrow. See ya, cutie. You eat your cereal while watching videos, remembering to take one of your pills. Mother said to take it easy, so you're just going to relax in bed all day. When you see is the cure, source, trust me, and if it isn't, then it's the cause of death. You should probably text Rory and let him know you're out of the hospital. That's literally the least you could do, considering he took you there in the first place. How he even managed to carry you all the way there is pretty impressive. You guess it's all those gains finally paying off from hitting up the gym with Gunner. Hey Rory, I made it out of the hospital alive. Sup, Porku? Nice. Did they find out what was wrong with you? Nope. They gave me some pills though. That's something at least. I hope it's nothing serious. Nah, don't worry about it. How was the party last night? It was pretty crazy. I had a few beers and talked to some people and did stuff. A few beers and talking to people is what you consider crazy? I mean, for me, yes, that's pretty crazy. Gunner was there too. He dared me to send you a dick pic. Well, I'm glad he didn't. I was so drunk I almost did. You should have. Oh my god, we're not playing both fields here. Or why am I saving this? Wow, that's so wacky. I know, right? Can you imagine me ever doing that? Still sounds like you had a wild time. Fuck, I wish I could have gone to that party. I think I never would have gone if you hadn't told me to, lol. There will be other parties, though. Yeah. You doing anything for the rest of the day? I gotta chill in bed. Doctor's orders. Makes sense. Let me know if you need anything. Anything? Within reason. Like goat boy dick pics. My god, I didn't even say that. Just teasing. Sounds like everyone else had a fun weekend. What the fuck, Gunner? What the fuck is the first option? Well, it sounded like it didn't even matter. Apparently our guy plays both fields, unless he's just joking. Oh. You feel like you were robbed of yours. Everyone's falling over each other for you. I know, right? You just gotta be the last human on Earth. Or is that even an option? And at least you're no longer trapped in that hospital. It was starting to feel like you were being held prisoner there. You can relax. For now. You still have class in a few hours after all. I mean, Gunner wanted to do art or whatever, so him being fruity ain't a surprise. That is true. He's probably gay. Last human fucks who he wants and... Wait. Fucks who he wants and what he wants. When it comes time for you to go to bed, you pop another one of those pills as instructed. You're already getting sick of them, but you gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive, you guess. You rest your head on your pillow and pray nothing bad happens tomorrow as sleep overtakes you. It is Monday. It's time for school. Those pills must be working since you don't feel like death when you wake up. It might just be placebo, but damn if it's not effective. Regardless, you decide to take another one just in case you hope you don't pass out in history class. So we're taking two at once. This game seems to be affected by everyone wants to screw the pro tag syndrome. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if like it was just like one at a time, you know? But I feel like Claire's coming on to me and then my character is like flirting with Rory for some reason. There we go. It's like, come on, man. Stay focused. One at a time. We're going for Claire. We have eyes on Claire, please. You drift off into a daydream during class that was dispelled when you heard your name called. Porku, could you tell me why there's no class this Friday? Huh? There's no class on Friday? Mr. Rothbauer sighs. You get the feeling that was supposed to be an easy question. Everyone's shooting their shot at once. Excuse Excuse me. Must have been a long night studying, huh? Friday is Anthropomorphs Liberation Day, the day when us anthropomorphs were granted equal rights to our human counterparts who have ruled society for so long. It took several rebellions, riots, and even wars to reach this point. Prior to this historic day, we've had no right to vote, own land, hold position in government, and were generally treated as second-class citizens. Though many were oppressed to this notion, it would hardly matter in the end, as the human population has been on the decline, and would soon be outnumbered by the anthropomorphs, who could set aside their own differences to become allied in this cause. Claire, then Olivia, then everyone else whose name I've already forgotten. Yeah, we're gonna date everyone. We're gonna see all the routes. All of them. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Oh wait, there's still one more thing. There will be a parade in town to celebrate the holiday. I'll add 2% to your final grade if you show up and prove you were there by taking a selfie. Haha. There's the only one we're doing right. No, we're doing all of them. We gotta be fair. We gotta showcase the whole game, or the demo. The kids love to take those funny little self-portraits, don't you? Well, this will be a good opportunity for you to take another one while out gaining an appreciation for historical events. Why, back in my day, when I was the director of Harmonia's Anthropomorphs Liberation Day Committee, He goes on with his rant, students leaving. It's 5 minutes past the end of class after all. You decide to join them. It's Jover. Alright, I think that's enough for today's lesson, but we still have a bit of time left over. Does that mean we can go home early? Of course not. Instead, what I have in mind is an extra credit opportunity. Something you of all students should be particularly interested in. Gunnar mutters something under his breath. Fucking bitch. Thankfully, Mrs. Herschel doesn't seem to have heard it. I have something of a math riddle for you to solve. Say you have 3 doors to choose from, and behind one of them lies a prize. After making your selection, someone comes along and opens one of the doors you did not choose and contains no prize. Hey human, do you in particular know this holiday where we gained independence from your race? Yeah, they're laying it on a little bit more harder than Snoot and Wani have. But I'm going to overlook it for Claire's sake. We got to keep our eyes on the prize. Literally. You're given a choice to change your selection to the remaining door. Should you do it? As usual, the class is dead silent, and Mrs. Herschel has infinite patience for someone to speak up. Gunnar is engrossed in his notebook, drawing diagrams and writing out formulas in an attempt to find the solution. He's clearly failing to find one, meaning you're going to have to take one for the team and come up with an answer. Now, we stick to our guns. Before I choose, you know what? How about this? I'm going to make this a poll while I go to the bathroom, because I got to pee. So let me pull it up here. Choice 1 or choice 2? Why is it back on top chat? Get rid of top chat. Top chat is cringe. And with that, I'm going to go pee. I will be right back. I'm back. So everyone went with choice 1. Like I would have. Alright, let's end that poll. Feels like no effort was made to save the human race. No one cared. You raise your hand and the Pine Martin calls on you. I guess I'd keep my initial choice. At that point, it's a 50-50 chance, so either door is equally likely to be a winner, right? A 50-50 shot, you say? That's where you're wrong. Are the chances really as equal as they seem? Gunner circles something and puts down his pencil. Would you be twice as likely to win if you chose the other door? Precisely. Very good, Gunner. Tell us how you came to that conclusion, won't you? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest, but like in the beginning you have a 1 in 3 chance, right? Then you get rid of one door, but that can't possibly affect the chances of your decision in the past, can it? So all that chance of winning from the 2 doors you didn't chose is set in stone. All the other guy did was get rid of the losing option. Correct, your initial choice has a 1 out of 3 chance, so recall what you don't choose is 1 minus your chance. That's a chat. We really aren't on the best terms with the furries on the past, so it wouldn't surprise me if disease... It was probably made by them. That was probably the riot. The riot in the war. You wind up with the other 2 doors combined having a 2/3 chance of having a prize behind one of them. It may help to think in terms of quantities rather than chance. Imagine you know your door has a 1/3 of the prize. So then the door you didn't choose have a combined 2/3 of the prize. And someone opens of them and reveals nothing behind it. So they remaining there's got to be some proofing to happen here. Because now my mind's going. I need a drink. So the remaining door you didn't choose must contain the larger prize. Very good, Gunner. I'll add a point to your final grade. Wow! We had to be stupid. You wake up fairly early, yet feeling well rested. That's a first. Stretching, you reach for your phone and see you have a new message. Palia, Claire. Bonjour, Poku. Is excited for French today. Should I be? We're gonna watch a French movie in class, lol. Ah, sweet. In that case, yes, I am excited for French today. Yeah, we're gonna watch an old movie, an old black and white version of Beauty and the Beast from like the 40s. It's one of my favorite stories, so it would be cool to see this version of it. Well, I can't wait. I like chill movie days. I'd be down for some movies and chill at my dorm if you want. I know where this is going. Let me blow my nose real quick. It's like I can feel the mucus just build up in my throat and I can't like move it at all. It hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt. It feels weird. It makes talking sound weird. I'm sure Ava wouldn't mind. Don't pull her in for a threesome. Please do not. She might even join in. This better just be for movies for that. Better yet, we could all just hang at my dorm. It gets lonely here because I'm by myself. That works too. I have to get ready to go to literature now. See you in a couple hours. Au revoir. Decide to make a stop at the cafe on your way to class. They must have updated their menu because you can smell cinnamon and pumpkin spice in the air. It must be fall now, huh? Hello, Porku. Would you like to try the spice of pumpkin latte? That's part of our fall menu thing. Silver platter from Claire. Yeah, Ava's the bird. Actually, I was eyeing that cinnamon roll. Oh, lucky you, it's our last one. They sell out very quickly. They must be good then. Yes, full of sugar and sweetness. When I first came to America, I had no concept of a cinnamon roll, but it soon became a favorite of mine. I'll take it to go, please. I have to be in class in a few minutes. Gotcha. Mishka places a pastry in a bag and slides it over to you as you swipe your card through the machine. Spashiba, have a great day. Oh, it's the teacher. Hello there, Porku. I didn't expect to see one of my students here just before class. Are you feeling any better? Yes, ma'am. I ended up going to the hospital and they gave me some pills so I won't pass out in your class anymore. That's good to hear. I'd certainly hope you're feeling well today since we're having a quiz. A quiz? Oh, didn't anybody let you know? You know what's funny is we studied for the math thing and we failed the question. So essentially it was useless. You should be fine though as long as you've been keeping up with your reading. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get one of those delicious cinnamon buns. What a better way to start autumn, right? This poor rat's design. Sorry man, I just sold the last one to Porku here. Seriously? Damn, I was really counting on that cinnamon bun to get me through today. Well, seeing as we're obviously going to fail the quiz, we might as well butter up our teacher here. I told you to read. Have you played this before, Lemon? Are you trying not to spoil me? You know what? We're going to be in deep shit, so we're going to have to give her the cinnamon roll. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like it matters since we passed out anyway. Are you sure she's going to be that lenient? Give her the cinnamon roll. Well, I could give you mine. I don't really mind. Oh, how sweet of you. Oh my goodness, I'm flattered, but a teacher could never accept such a gift from a student. No, really, I remembered I'm not supposed to eat sugary things while I'm on these pills, so... Oh, that probably locked us out then. Miss Ellen looks around. Well, I suppose I could just this once. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell on you or anything. You better let me pass your class. Here you go. It's just that I'm so down bad I got a third eye for decisions. You hand over the bag. Aw, thanks, Porku. Miss Ellen gives you a warm smile and leans in close enough to whisper in your ear. Don't worry. Oh, there we go. Don't worry about the quiz. I told you guys. I told you guys. Miss Ellen waves to you as she takes a bite of the cinnamon roll. See you in class. I guess I should get going. I guess I should get going too. Later, Mishka. Daskarova. Good morning, class. I hope you studied well for today's quiz. Ellen hands out papers to everyone, giving you a warm smile as she hands you yours. It's a good thing you bribed her with that cinnamon roll, otherwise you'd fail this quiz for sure. Feels a bit dishonest, though. Looking over to the questions, you have no idea how to answer most of them. You just write something that kind of makes sense and turn it in when you're done. Is that everyone's? Very good. What do you say we call it a day? I don't want to overload your brains with too much stress. If you feel like this quiz was difficult, take this opportunity to reassess how you study. And be sure to read every page assigned to you. There are no shortcuts when it comes to literature. That's all I have for that. Shortcuts for literature. I'll just put on an audiobook and I'll play it on double speed. That's all I have for you. Class dismissed. Bribery, my favorite. As you walk into French class, you notice the projectors displaying the DVD menu for the film Claire mentioned you were going to watch today. Not even a Blu-ray ray. Where does Harmonia's budget even go towards? Hey, Porku, glad you can make it today. Hey, Claire, yeah, I wasn't really feeling too good the other day. Being sick is the worst. I'm happy you're feeling better. Tell me about it. Good afternoon, class. Today we're going to be watching a favorite of mine, Beauty and the Beast. I'm wondering what the furry spin for this one's going to be. I'm sure you're all familiar with the story, so you should be able to follow along and hopefully pick out some of the words they use. It's good you were able to join us today, Porku. It would have been a shame for you to miss such a masterpiece. Oh, and it's a wonderful learning opportunity as well. I'm a firm believer that watching movies in another language is extremely helpful for familiarizing yourself with the language. Without further ado, let's get into it. Mrs. Celestine turns off the lights and hits the play on the menu. The plot is generally the same as the animated version you watched as a kid, but in terms of live-action versions, this one is clearly superior than the more recent one. The lack of color makes the castle a lot spookier than it has any right to be, but you could guess a little creepiness should be expected from a movie about a horrific beast. Mrs. Celestine interjects... God damn, the phlegm in my throat. Interjects throughout the film to point out some interesting facts and translates a few not-so-obvious parts. Well, seeing, we're almost like 3 hours in, so maybe at the 3rd hour mark I'll probably call it just to save my voice. We're playing too many online games, and another language is also good for learning. Worked for me. Overall, it's an interesting take on the story, and it was fun trying to piece together sentences in a language you're barely versed in. Sis Lavin, what did you all think of it? I liked it. I picked up a few words they were saying and could infer what they were saying pretty well, I think. Trisbian, or Trisban, I may pick a few more movies to show in class in the coming months. But for now, enjoy your afternoon. You're all dismissed. It's Claire time! It's Claire time! That was a pretty good movie, wasn't it? I'm a sucker for any kind of romantic film. That wasn't bad. I'd sooner rewatch the animated version, though. I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. Laughable. Claire appeared neuron activated. Always. The animated version will always hold a special place in my heart. Hey guys, how was class? We just got done watching La Belle and la Bête. Ava looks confused for a bit before figuring it out. Alright, French class. How was philosophy? Boring. It's all stuff I've already learned. I can't believe they didn't take my credits from high school. At least you don't have to worry about your grade if you already know the material. Yeah, honestly, I might just start skipping class. Just remember to show up when there's an exam. Of course. At least it's a short week this week. Oh yeah. What are your all's plans for the three? Claire. Oh. I'm starting to believe she might have a body count, guys. But whatever, we're invested. What are your all's plans for the 3-day weekend? I was thinking of filming it at this old abandoned hospital nearby. I could use a partner to make sure I don't get shanked by a crazed hobo, if you want to come, Porku. Yeah, we had consequences of not reading. Probably pass. Sounds cool, but I'll pass. I'm supposed to go to the parade in town to get extra credit in history. Aw. And can't Claire go with you? I would, but I'm going back home for the weekend. My siblings are actors in the play they have going on at my old middle school. It's only a few hours away, so I thought I'd go cheer them on. Dang, I guess I'll have to go on my own. Oof. As if on cue, Gunner approaches. Yeah, take Gunner. He'll protect you. He's your knight in shining armor. What's up, guys? What's a bunch of cuties like you doing out here in the open? Gunner, would you happen to be busy this Friday? Nope. Why? So you wouldn't mind coming along with me to an abandoned and possibly haunted hospital for a photo project, would you? Yeah, she's not even trying to be subtle. She's dangerous. Not at all. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Did I mention I'm gonna be alone in my dorm all weekend? What was that? Nothing, never mind. Sounds like you two have a little fun date together. You crazy fuck. They're going for the thruple, not even subtle. Wait, this is a date? No, I mean, it's a... No, yeah, it's cool. What's a date, am I right? Exactly. I mean, an abandoned hospital full of rusty nails is far from the most romantic place I could take someone out to. It's a sudden, awkward silence. Okay, you can't take it anymore. You need to execute your exit strategy now. Well, I have a lot of homework to get started on, so I'll see you all later. Have fun on your date. Aren't we watching movies with Claire at my dorm? It's not a date. Later, Porku. Bye. I thought we were hanging with Claire. I was lied to. Uh-oh. Once again, you can't for the life of you remember the hours leading up to how you got to class. Yeah, Gunner does look out of place. It's like your brain has just stopped recording everything. At least you hope you haven't been forgetting anything super important. Good morning, class. I hope you're prepared for today's quiz. What quiz? It's listed on the syllabus. You could have at least given us a reminder. Sucks to suck. That's what we said. Sucks to suck. Rothbauer passes out the quiz sheets, and you rack your brain trying to remember what he taught over the past week. Your eyes wander over to Rose's desk, and you can totally see her answers. You stretch and yawn, taking the opportunity to check if Mr. Rothbauer is watching. He's not. Sucks to suck, huh? Any way to pass, right? It's not like history's that important anyway. Yeah, it's not like it's important when you're the last person on Earth, or last human, so it's not going to be any important anyway. Especially when drunk, yeah. You sneak a few glances at Rose's sheet until she seems to notice. Rose covers up her sheet with her arm. Oh, there goes any chance of you passing this quiz. After a few minutes, Mr. Rothbauer collects the quizzes and starts today's lesson. In the corner of your eye, you can see Rose giving you evil looks throughout the class, but she doesn't say anything to you after you're dismissed. What an exhausting day. Can't even remember what's happened in stats class. Your brain is fried, but you still need to read for tomorrow. You sit at your desk and open your copy of Bartleby the Scrivener, a short story Mrs. Ellen assigned for the class. Shouldn't it be Miss Ellen? You end up relating to a lot to this Bartleby guy. The dude just wants to get paid for sitting around doing nothing all day. Claire's gone, I sleep. I know, right? I would prefer not to is going to be your new motto. Goodbye, Wani Wednesday. Good morning, class. I'm sure you're all excited about the long weekend as I am. So how does a short day sound? The class erupts into a half-hearted cheer, followed by a dull murmur that takes a while for Mrs. Ellen to calm down. Alright. The sooner you all shut up, the sooner you can all go home. She rubs her temples like she has a migraine until the class quiets down. Ugh, let's get this over with. Miss Ellen sluggishly gives her lesson, but cuts it off after 15 minutes. You know what? I think that's enough for today. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Usually she waits until everyone has left, but today she hastily grabs her purse and rushes out the door before anyone else. I wonder if she's found a date. Strange, but you can't complain about having an early start to your weekend. Well, almost an early start. You still have to get through French first. Alright, give me Claire. Hello, class. Happy Anthropomorphs Liberation Day Eve. Wow, we celebrate the Eve, too. Obviously, this is an American holiday, but I wanted to go over related holidays other countries celebrate. Branch is actually credited with kickstarting the push for us animal folks to have equal rights in this era. Which sure sends a message when the human elites get brutally murdered and eaten by commoners, huh? Sometimes that's what it takes to change the world. I highly recommend visiting France during the week-long celebration they have. It's like Mardi Gras on crack. Though France didn't see a long-standing animal leader for a while, Britain had one the next decade. To this day, Queen Mary is celebrated by having her portrait on their currency. Miss Celestine rambles on and on about other countries and their various transitions from human-dominated societies to the gradual rise of the animal people. Right, we get to have our homie some study. Dude, what? What do you mean, dude, what? Maybe one day you'll get your face on that dollar bill as a memory of the last human. Yeah, no, shit, furries made the virus we caught. Probably. Either that or they'll shit talk about you in textbooks for being a evil human who oppressed every other species for millennia. Probably. We know it's going to be the latter. We know how this writing turns out to be. So much for an extra long weekend. If someone hadn't interrupted her, she probably would have ranted well into the evening. Oops. Seems I got a bit too excited. Class is dismissed. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, more Claire. You grab your bag and prepare to head out to do your usual chat with Ava and Claire and then go home. Oh, we didn't even get to chat with them. God damn it. Fuck this game. 0 out of 10. Can't take it anymore. Fucking robbed. Yeah, the dialogue confirmed. It's been confirmed a long time ago, buddy. That's so Jover. Today is Anthropomorphs Liberation Day. We'll carry on today, this day, if it's not too long. Well, if it's long, it's probably going to be long. We'll probably end the stream after this day. You've always felt awkward about this holiday. Like it's not for you or it's not for you! Maybe 100 years ago it was about the alliance between humans and anthropomorphs. But nowadays it's been recontextualized as the rise of animal people after your kind died off. Are they going to call me a skinny? It's a really strange feeling. The world you inhabit was shaped by humans who are just gone now, aside from you. Your great-grandpa would have been horrified to see you hanging out with your current friends. He claimed he was allergic to any kind of fur, but he's always looked so smug when detailing the battles he had fought and where he killed anthropomorphs. Now he's dead, and your only friends are animal people. Well, they're going to be my only friends. It wouldn't pay to be racist now. The age of humans is over, and a new generation has inherited the world. At least you can get some extra credit by going to that parade today. That way you'll be able to work 2% less hard and still pass your history class, which sounds like a fair trade-off. As you come to expect, your sense of timing as well as your sense of direction have failed you yet again. It seems like a woke tactic to force you to go to a parade for extra credit. That feels a little bit woke-ish, just saying. It's way past when the parade was scheduled and you're still stuck on some back rows looking over your shoulder wondering when you'll get shanked. Maybe you should just call it quits and try going back home if you can still find it, that is. Did you say racist? For the nth time, the map app has you pointed in the exact opposite direction you're facing and is telling you to walk in circles for the next 2 hours. I got a feeling this day's gonna end soon. You have to mentally figure out where you are and plot your own course like it's the fucking 1800s. Okay, you just have to come across the street here and then round that corner, and it's mostly straight shot to... What the hell are you doing? Oh, it's gonna be the raccoon girl. You feel someone grab onto the back of your shirt and pull you into the sidewalk. Hey, get your paws off me. A moment later, a semi-truck speeds through the street, right where you had stepped foot a mere fraction of a second ago. Does kind of suck to know that everyone's gonna spit on your race's grave when you initially die. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. How else would it go, dude? That's the raccoon girl. How dumb are you? You would have been dead if I just didn't save your ass. What? You blink dumbstruck as your brain replays everything that just happened in slow motion. Did you ever learn to look both ways before crossing? Yeah, you were right. The story makes no sense. So humans are really just gone. Yeah. The furries did it. The furries always dream about getting rid of the humans. I did. The light even said to cross. You point to this crosswalk sign, but to your surprise it says do not cross. It turns to white and says cross a second later. I was sure I looked before I crossed. There wasn't any cars. Where's your Wrangler when you need them? She's basically calling us a retard. In a nice way. There's no way to respond to that without sounding mad, so you just keep quiet. What are you even trying to do anyway? Everywhere else is closed for the holiday. The parade? Ended an hour ago. I figured. I just want to go home now. Sigh. I know natural selection wants you dead, but letting my project partner die on the streets might affect my grade, so I guess I'm walking you home. I can walk myself home. You sure? Because you were going the wrong way. If she knows where I live, well, then again, it's a collective place, I guess. Fine, if you really want to take me home so bad, you can. I don't want to walk you home, but you obviously can't be trusted to do anything on your own. Whatever, just lead the way. Rose scowls and heads in the opposite direction, taking you down the streets and alleyways that start to look more familiar as you get closer to campus. Imagine if we just fucking died right there. It does surprise me we aren't put into a circus or museum since we're the last ones alive. Yeah, that too. I feel like this would play a lot differently, realistically. I'm gonna suspend my disbelief to get that bonusy. For someone so short, she walks pretty quick, you can barely keep up. She only slows down when a large crowd blocks her way. When the crowd disperses, a lone figure in robes stands in the middle of the sidewalk. He turns around and looks down at you and Rose. Oh god, what is this spray? Oh, I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? He's just some homeless guy. Yeah, the last human is just walking around with no supervision. Yeah, they'd know by now. People would know. I'd be famous. Move, you're in the way. It pushes him. Rose tries to walk around him, but he steps in her path. Homeless I am not. The world is my home. Even worse than homeless. This guy's a hippie. Oh, I keep bumping the mic, I'm sorry. This guy's a hippie. Rose tries once more to maneuver around him, but it's almost like he knows which direction she'll go before she does. Master Splinter. That's like a ox thing. Water buffalo or something. I don't know. Get out of the way! Rose pulls something out of... Oh, it's a knife! Rose pulls something out of her pocket out of view, and the hobo... out of view of the hobo and holds it concealed in her clenched fists. Is that a knife? Your blade does not deter me. I have seen the future. You are harmless. Rose gripping her knife tighter. What do you want? Money? Nobody carries cash anymore. I am merely one of fate's messengers. Is this going to be the Stella? Is this Stella right here? I sleep again. Why are we with the skinny goth nerd? This raccoon is batshit crazy, pretty much. You may decline to hear our fortune if you wish, but it will reach you one way or another, sooner or later. Good to know. I'll decline your fortune, thank you. Come on, Porku, I'm not sticking around. Rose starts to walk across the street to the other sidewalk. You know what? We probably need to be in her good graces, so let's just beg. Now let's get away from this weirdo. As you wish, I won't keep you from your fate any longer. The Ginyu steps back and into the shadows. We aren't dating this fucking nerd. We're not. Not yet. But I feel like we need to keep some good graces here to avoid like getting an ending one or something. I think she'd probably do an ending one. You follow Rose, looking over your shoulder. Luckily, that creepy Ginyu isn't following you. In fact, it's like he vanished into thin air. When you get close to the campus, Rose chases you away with some colorful vocabulary, and you hurry back to your dorm, ready for a nice sleep. That's it? We don't get any... You know what? I'm going back then. No, we're not overwriting. Fuck you, Rose. Oh, come on. I want to at least hear my fortune. Oh, why? He's just going to make up some bullshit. Here's my fortune. I'm going to walk back to campus without you, and you'll get hit by a car and die. Wrong. Porku will not perish today, nor tomorrow, nor the next. How does he know my name? He knows my name. There's something special about you. Your fate... Or, well, then again, I'm the last human, I suppose, so I guess he should know. Your fate diverges. It is not yet sealed. It seems you have a mission in life to be completed before you pass away. Wait, so I'm not dying? Not yet. Could you be any more vague? Rose, this guy might be legit. He knew my name and I didn't even tell him. He probably just overheard me saying it. Your fate is also divergent, Rose. So he even knows your name too. Because you just said it! Perhaps your destiny is related to Porcu's. Unfortunately, I cannot give definitive answers for such people. I mean, she's a bad girl, but some people like that. True. What a great fortune teller you are. Now, if you're done, we'll be on our way. There is more. I can see several potential destinies and the paths you may take to reach them. For a small donation, I will... Forget it. Like I said, nobody carries cash anymore, boomer. I take Ethereum, my wallet address. I wonder if this is or is it the dev's address? Funny. Cryptocurrency is fake, and a nearby truck drives by and honks its horn, cutting off the end of Rose's sentence before she walks off. Your goal in life is to clap bunny cheeks and make the hybrids. I wonder if they'd catch the disease too. Of course, you Zoomers will donate to millionaire streamers and girls taking photos of their hooves in bad lighting online, but won't consider giving to the needy. I mean, that's true. People out here be donating to fucking Hassan Piker or whatever. Yeah. Fucking Zoomers. Great, the veneer from FF12. Oh god. Sorry, I don't have any cash either. What about that bill you're carrying in your back pocket? What? I don't have a... You reach into your pocket and to your surprise, you pull out a $5 bill. You have history with that young lady, don't you? We have literal history with that young lady. Hippie telling facts. Not really. I only met her recently in... Oh, you mean history class. The fortune teller smiles and winks. I think I know how you can have a future with her. I don't want a future with her. I want the bunny. Give money to the fortune teller. I don't want a future with her. God damn it. Fine. Since you won't be any poorer for giving him the money since you didn't realize you had it in the first place. Joke's on you, I don't donate to anyone ever. I'm just an asshole. You hand over the crumpled bill and await the wisdom of the GNU. He leans over and takes it with his teeth and begins chewing on it. With your hand still extended, he grabs a hold of it and places something in your palm and wrapping your fingers around it. Carry that with you. You'll need it someday soon. With that, the GNU steps back and into the shadows. You unclench your fists and look down at what he gave you. It's a short cable with a USB-C connector on the end of a headphone jack input on the other. What the hell kind of puzzle game bullshit is this? You look up with a confused expression, ready to ask what this is. I wonder if that's the thing she dropped when she took out her knife. You look up with a confused expression, ready to ask what this is, but the fortune teller is nowhere to be found. Apparently the pro tag has no object permanence. If you don't see the money, it just doesn't exist. You look around for Rose and see her among a crowd of people waiting for the next crosswalk light. Hey, wait out! You chase after her, narrowly avoiding getting hit by a car as you jog across the street. Rose glares at you and shakes her head. When you get close to the campus, Rose chases you. Yeah, it's the same thing. Colorful vocabulary, and you hurry back to your dorm, ready for a long night's sleep. Trained from today's excursion, you flop onto your bed and pull up the covers, falling asleep quickly. It is now Snoot Saturday, and with that, it's precisely 3 hours into the stream, so I'm probably gonna call it here. And we'll definitely be back to finish this up. I am interested. It's definitely definitely got my attention. Main menu. Alarm, shut up. Have some background music. Bird girl, best girl. No. We're here for the bunny. Even though she's probably... she's probably slept around. I mean, it's probably typical bunny behavior. I can barely hear the music. Give me a moment. Is it just dead? Or actually, I turned it down. Actually, that'd be a me problem, not a you problem. This was fun. No, Claire, my beloved. Yeah, she's probably slept around. Wouldn't doubt it. But she definitely does have the assets. Bunny was the best part. It was. She got a laugh out of me. Bird was cute too. Although the dog teacher is, I wonder what her shtick is. I mean, she is in here. She is in here, this collage. I don't see any other teachers in here. Or actually, wait, there's this teacher. So never mind. Maybe she's not dateable. Unless Rose got character development. We're doing the bunny. Well, I've apparently seen some screenshots where I think you play like tabletop with Rose. But we'll find that out when we get there. I don't care if she slept around, I just want more of her. And she ain't got a husband. Yeah, the Miss Ellen does not have a husband no more. But yeah, we'll probably see with Claire. Maybe we can get Claire to settle down. She's finally ready to settle down with a human boy. Yeah? I feel like Rose's bad ending. She'll just leave a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Yeah, she's definitely got those... She's got the ending 1 vibes going on. I don't know. I feel like just with half being done, I feel like there could be way more content in here than like Snoot or Wani, but we'll see. I'll probably be eating those words like next stream. We'll end shortly or something. And it'll be like, oh boy, time to do it again. I hope we get to see what happens to the humans in detail. Well, yeah, I think we'll be seeing that for sure. And the virus too. You know what? We got to make those rabbit babies so that way we can inevitably get the virus through to them and pay the furries back for what they've done to me. Okay, have a nice night, guys. Yeah, you too, Mr. Laughable. Oh, I should probably plug, before I even think about ending the stream, I should plug the game for you guys. It's the least I could do for the dev. Give me a moment, I'm lost in my bookmarks. And drink lots of water. We're saving the human race with this one. If you guys want to play the game yourself, or donate, or whatever you want to do, the link is right there. I do have a Discord as well, if anyone wants to jump in and just start fucking posting about the bunny girl, sure. We have a space for that. Not really, they're gonna come out hybrids. Nope. hybrid bunnies. They're gonna look very ugly, probably. Continue the bloodline. The very ugly looking bloodline. There's artist is in my hands now. I think it's a bunch of artists. I don't know if they're credited or not. I didn't go looking for them. Actually, apparently, I've read this wrong. The teacher is dateable, according to the dev. I'm looking at the screenshot, and it says everyone is dateable except the cat. So that means there's only one guy to date, and you know who it is. Apparently, the rat is dateable. Dang. That's like, how many routes to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different routes, dude. And I don't know if like endings are gonna be, their endings are gonna be like differentiated, or it's gonna be like same endings. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? Oh Lord, what? Oh yeah. Teach your oh no. That's what you're oh knowing about. We're gonna get with Miss Eileen. Yeah, she'll be up there for sure. But also, hell yeah, we get the bunny. The Bonusi. I mean, she's already proven that she's willing to break the rules. Yes! I think that was a hint. Oh man, we're going to be going in after school to get extra credit in the worst way possible. The best way possible. But I don't want to do that now. I want to go for Claire. I want to go for the bunny. Bonusi first, yes. The bunny first. Who is this with the eye patch? I got a feeling this guy is going to be coming up sooner or later. This game's going to get wild so fast. This game could probably end my career with how spicy it's probably going to get. My God. I'm hoping there's like a lewd filter, because I think I might need it for this game. I knew Wani wasn't going to get me kicked, but this one could. My God. And you're going to have to give her a cinnamon buns to get some. Probably. Literally buttering up them buns. You'll need it. So 1 cinnamon bun equals skip quiz. How much to date her? Oh my God. We're all thirsty here. Also look above the 0 of the art. Yeah, who's this? Is this more the dog girl? I mean, what were you trying to get at? Is it just someone we haven't seen yet, or is it really just her in a different pose? I know stream's probably delayed. I wonder if we can, like, not die to the virus. That could be an ending. We find a scientist who actually develops the cure. Bullshit is probably playing, so GG. Oh wait, but she... It's her. The dog girl? This game has lot of potential, yeah. It does. I am interested. There's a little bit of cringe in here, but you know what? Looking at Claire, I don't even see the cringe anymore. I just see Claire. Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up here. Well, if you're in the Discord, I'll probably see you all in the Discord, and we'll just be talking about the rabbit lady, I guess. If they make us choose between Bunny or getting cursed, this game's gonna make chat fight or get cured. Oh God. What if that's with like all the endings, dude? Get with your waifu or die. Or wait, no, get with your waifu and die, or get the cure and sell out your waifu. I don't know. When are we gonna get the Wani DLC for this one? That'd be interesting. But anyways, I should get going. I'll see you guys in the Discord. We'll talk about the bunny girl there. Have a good night.